my sister's place. I said, don't come back, but I called you back. I miss the way you.
Hold on, they just said someone wasn't ready. Oh, okay, well.
I have no volume. The fuck? Oh, I have volume. Okay.
I can't tell if they're being serious or not. Oh well. Ban Ashiego.
Rehost already.
Oh
Let's
my god.
go.
Oh my god. Silence,
Let him go
please.
through the band. Tell him to let him go through the bands and then. Oh, we joke.
The joking, oh my
already.
god, right. I reckon we ban him. Right, yeah.
Alright, nothing out of the ordinary so far. Just Thatcher Maverick, pretty default on this one.
And there it is, of course, Mirror as well. Nothing we didn't expect, and I wouldn't. Well, I'd expect either Wamai or Kaid to come out now.
I mean, Kaid ban. Honestly, actually, if it's for Nexus and they're going for. I think well, my ban would probably make more sense, or maybe a Maestro, and keep the Kaid for the basement for the hatches.
Oh, but Melusi. Okay.
Melusi.
So, very like common bans, and I'm like, can we just mute chat? Talking about Woody Fedmeister.
Oh, but we can't really mute chat because we need a furry host, don't we?
Just mute the annoying ones. That's good. So Nexus, they weren't too sure which site they wanted to go to. They've just flicked through some of the sites. But they are going to Laundry and Supply, and we aren't seeing a Kaid yet. And Split is AFK.
So Split's actually just not here, I guess.
Yeah, Split's not here. Split's going to be the 1-6 picking. They're going to be going on a Goyo, and by the look of it, I think they might. Oh no, maybe not. Valkyrie. I was gonna say they might be going for the Braxton strike, you know, holding pillar with the holes in the wall and all that, but I don't think they still could. But of course, Wamai doesn't have a shield anymore, so it'd be much harder.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary coming out here from both teams, I guess. No Mad Collie, Ace, just default picks for Oregon. Most sites are usually the same.
Looking at their attacker lineup, though, it does seem like they are just going to try push blue, maybe. Because, of course, they haven't brought Hibana, which means they can't really open the hatches as easily.
SSD jokes already coming out. Nothing new.
Put Wish instead of Amazon, you'll get a much better deal. Wish.com/SSD. Okay, there we go. Finally in the round. It's not Craner's level.
Defenders,
like,
protect your bombs from being
doesn't
defused
take
by
that long.
attackers.
Does he take like 20 fucking minutes to load or something?
Yeah, so they are going to be holding Elbow, but I'm just going to be wondering if they're also going to be holding from Pillar as well. It does seem likely because they haven't reinforced that other wall, and it will most likely get opened up with a shotgun.
Yeah, looks like a very default defense coming out from Nexus here. We'll probably be looking to see the Jaeger holding just the electric door there, where Shaiko usually plays. Oh, they're reinforcing it off. Never mind.
Oh. Wait, I think I know what they're doing. Wait, if they are doing that hole through the middle of the reinforcement, then
oh, that's just it's a bug, I guess.
Yeah, but if they do use it, then I wouldn't really count that as fair. But what I think they were gonna do, I think they were gonna hold Pillar with a shield, but they didn't realize that Wamai didn't have a shield anymore. I'm guessing that's
yeah, I think they realized it just there as they were doing the strat that he has lost his shield, unfortunately.
I do think it was a good change though, because the meta at the minute is just not the greatest.
Well, we see some damage going on to Jaeger. Push up very aggressive here.
Attackers now taking control of Big Tower, droning out, trying to find the location of this Jaeger, but he hasn't been droned out just yet, but there we go. He gets droned out and he's going to start to have to fall back to site. Oh no, some missed shots on that drone. Finally just
Gets
destroyed
it.
though.
It's like very default take from ParkEs here, trying to get control of kitchen and meeting, and then look for to push the big tower stairs and then push blue, take meeting hatch.
The first smoke wave goes out, of course, denying the attackers from entering into blue, but no damage is caught off, and he's just going to use it to delay them for a little while.
Although with Ace being in blue and not helping upstairs to get rid of or to open meeting hatch, it's going to be very difficult to get like more control in electric. Also, smoke might get a freebie here. Never mind, just runs off.
Oh,
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Forty did destroy that A Selma, and then oh my god, the
Attackers
ADS
will
catches
place
the
bomb diffuser.
third Selma. Wait, so no walls are getting opened? Yeah,
Oh, fractions have just been. Are you just gonna have to go for straight up fracs, I guess, just run? Maybe switch over to main / freezer take. Although we do see the one my playing on Z. My cousin initiate for Paxton's.
It's gonna be quite difficult for them if they don't join him out, because of course he made us be able to get a free pick. And then,
Nomad here should be able to pick him up.
yeah, there we go.
He does.
Free frag
Brunk
comes
got
in
the
as
shot.
yeah, Bruin sticks out Park. It's 4 versus 4, 50 seconds left. The attackers have still quite a while to push, but they haven't got an abundance of utility. They've got no walls open, so it's gonna be a bit difficult for them.
Here's a freezer take I was talking about though. Nomad pushing up aggressively onto the box.
Manages to
It's a
take
very
out
strong
one, and
position.
Rory finds another, takes out split. It's a 2 versus 4.
Bomb located
All
by
on
attackers.
smoke and mute now. Using those SMG-11s, they're gonna have to try and find 4 people or stop the plan.
So I might be able to get a good flank here. If I don't think they're aware of his position. Fast shot from over.
He's just creeping in behind the plant. The plant is gonna get confirmed. He's gonna whiff his shotgun shot. Oh no.
That
Oh.
is super unfortunate, that is.
So twice in a row, that was a free pick handed to him, and he just whiffed. Oh no. Looking at that, I don't think he should be the one on smoke.
Happens to all of us, I guess.
Twice in a row though, 2 shots.
Maybe he's just a little nervous coming into this game.
Maybe. They're going to be trying laundry into play once again. Doesn't seem like they're bringing that one by this time around. Of course, they can still 6-pick. Oh, well, Folsy's going to have to 6-pick because he's got an elite on. If he doesn't, then he's going to have to get a bullet to the face.
Hopefully it won't come to that.
Elite skim.
Alright, at least he realizes what's going on.
Yeah, and he goes to smoke once again. Of course, they need a smoke, but not the wisest choice.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
After
as many bombs
his
as
shots
they
left
can.
round, I hope he can redeem himself. Seems to be, they're gonna just be trying that exact same strategy last time.
I'm not really sure what story's going on about here.
Neither.
Looks like they're gonna try this electric wall, maybe? Unless they just...
Unless
Oh, they're gonna keep it open this time, okay.
That's nice, but I just have to point out the placement of those 2 ADSs. I'm not a big fan of. Of course,
All 3? Okay, so having one on that right side wall I think is a play, and then having one like on the actual back as well is
Yeah.
good. But the way Nexus is playing it, putting all the util of all those ADSs into the elbow, I don't really like it. Especially not putting the shield there. I
and
think
look
it's
at
kind of questionable.
if you look as well, you have that. I think that's that smoke playing really close. Of course, he has a shotgun, but if he manages to get grenaded, of course there are ADSs, but yeah, he now decides to pull back. But he could have got taken out, and losing a smoke that early would have been awful.
Talking of grenades, I don't think the attackers have a single grenade.
Oh, yeah,
this
they do.
round. Ooh, the Jaeger almost came. One tap there.
Seems like the attackers are just going to try to take that same push again. I don't think they're going to worry about blue this time round because they didn't
Yeah,
manage to do
that's like
anything with it last round. Yeah, they're going for the hatch this time, and it'll now get open. They have the hatch open, more angles are open for them. Still, Bruin's just playing in that location on pillar, just trying to hold them off as long as he can. Of course, the hatch is open, the flashbangs could come in, and they could drop down and try to take them out.
This might be a... Might be a very quick take here for Parks if they see that the Jaeger's on his own camp pillar. He's got no support from his teammates.
Yeah, and the flashbangs are coming in now, but of course none of them connecting because he has moved since then.
They can take pillar very easily here. Split is the only very close player that could help. The Jaeger falls back too long.
Yeah, so it took him a while to check out that drone, and then he also missed his shots on that player just outside blue. Not looking too good for the minute. Of course, it's still 5v5.
Oh, Ash was what a shot by the Jaeger there.
But he does get refragged eventually. But Split managed to find easy as well. So the defender's in the advantage and slowly almost gets taken out as well. We have Chaotic on the flank, but see what he's.
The Bandit's aware of this position, going prone like a little rat on the ground there.
I like calling people
Love
rats
to
all
see
the time.
it.
Yeah, you do. And I'll be shocked if he doesn't get the pick. And there
He
we go.
does, of course,
Yes, he
gets
does.
there.
0-1 Rory in a 1v4, half health left, and he's gonna have to utilize what little utility he has very well. Of course, he has that sniper, which can injure someone in a single shot, depending on what you hit, but not really the greatest if
Oh,
you
here
got
we go,
four
he
people
whips it
taking you.
Quick piece. Oh, he gets one. Very nice shot there. Winnable now, winnable.
Still has 3 more to find with only 20 seconds left, though, so he's gonna have to push in and try to find the locations. And if the defenders play time, then surely they've won this one out.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, looks to be so.
Yeah, there we go. Pair pulled.
Good hold there coming out from Nexus. It was the trades there on pillar that really won them the round. With Bruins especially, where his kill onto the Ash was unexpected. I think that was a very lucky hipfire headshot there. Because he looked to be sprinting at the Ash when he killed him.
Yeah, it was a bit of redemption from all the whiff shots he got earlier in that round. One thing I have to point out though, Nexus only said good round when they won the round.
Kinda toxic. Not really sure about the ideology behind saying good round
Yeah.
in the first place. Like, I feel like GG's is enough at the end of the game.
Yeah, good
Like,
heart.
there's no need. Yeah, good. Yeah, exactly. Like if it's a BO2 or BO3, you say good F and then
Yeah.
GG's. But it's like the good rounds is just not really sure about that.
Yeah, like after every single round as well, like just good round, it just gets boring. By the way, do we have yeah?
Locate and defuse as many bombs as they
15
can.
minutes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it is. Not really sure. There was a bit of complaining. What is that reinforcement I'm seeing coming out of the band there? That is very questionable. Reinforcing the hatch.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, you pointed this out, but now that this means that they can't hold the angle to protect those bandits, of course they can't. The bandit charges can get destroyed anyway by just shooting the wall on big tower. You just shoot the wall, and then obviously like Sophia charge or Ash charge the
10
4.
seconds to go.
But it's the fact that the position that you can hold from the meeting hatch to try to protect it, especially if you're playing
5
Cade,
seconds to insertion.
which of course they're not, but.
I mean, just having the attic person just holding that door is strong, because even if you don't decide to push in to meeting as an attacker, you still know that the hatch is there to pressure, stopping you from pushing in. But if Parkins sees that the hatch is reinforced, they have a lot of control meeting.
And yeah, so it seems like that Maestro may be going for an impact check. I'm not too sure. No, actually, wait. I think he's evilized below. If Ash notices this though, she can easily just dispose of it. But
I don't think the Ash sees it.
Yeah, the Ash didn't see it.
That's interesting. Might cost him. That is gonna cost him. I think if the Maestro realizes.
Yeah,
here he goes.
Here he goes. Just zapping away. I don't think he's gonna be able to get them all, but he should be able to do it. I think he did quite a bit of damage. I don't think the wall's open fully. I don't think. Will they be able to vault through that? I'm not
no,
sure.
you can't vault through that, but interesting how the Maestro is missing there.
I thought he'd be impact checking the wall, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yeah. So already, the attackers are already opening attic, but of course there is that player just below who could go for the flank. It is Falsey. And there we go, he finds one.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Bruins gets injured, but Echo saves him. And that's the diffuser dropped, and no attacker nearby. The revive should be able to come in easily, and Rory gets injured as well. Outside.
Very well
Kelly.
played there by the Jaeger, just running up, running away, now just wasting time. But the attackers don't really seem to be too bothered by this. it is a 2v5 as the bandits allowed to just run across there. I guess the bandit didn't see him. That was interesting.
Easily going to rotate around, try and revive his teammate, so it brings it back to a 3 versus 5. Of course, still in a huge deficit, and they don't have the diffuser as well, so it's not looking too great for them. They'll have to either retrieve it or just go for the frags, and it's still a minute, but 5 defenders to find who are just holding
Bomb
these
located
angles.
by
It doesn't
attacker.
seem very likely at the moment.
But these Valcams coming out giving a lot of info here for this year to rotate around. As a
Bruins.
self kill. Okay. Suicide,
so-
I guess.
Nice shot.
Ash does seem to be aware of this Jaeger's position here.
Swing, and he finds the
Very nice.
Halsey. And now it's back at an even scoreline. 30 seconds left, but they still haven't retrieved that diffuser.
They're not sure about the defenders' locations either. As the Ash pushes in very aggressively here, surprisingly. Ash says an open.
A bomb has been located.
They have to get that diffuser. Park gets
15
taken down by a
seconds
split, a 2 versus 3. They don't have the diffuser. Rory gets finished off by a Maestro Cam, and Echo cleans it up.
Very nice round there by Nexus. They do need to stop saying these good rounds.
Yeah, can we just, Gert, nice one.
Echo coming out there with some very nice SMG shots though. Saving the bandit there from the ace, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was the ace.
Just a very nice quick peek.
Okay, now the Vertinger Kitchen and Dining, of course, they have successfully defended both bottom and top 4. So now they have to either go to Kitchen and Dining or Meeting and Dining, and they are choosing Kitchen instead. Now, Kitchen and Dining is, I'd say,
Kitchen instead of
it's Leslie played, but
yeah, I was gonna say kitchen or dining, kitchen or the meeting, and you said they just decided to go kitchen.
did I? Oh well. You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
I'm more interested to see if they'll have an extended hold
Defenders,
into
protect your bombs
showers,
from
which
being
it
defused
seems
by
they will
attackers.
with the maestro and the
Yeah.
smoke coming out.
So, one thing I have to point out, and this is what I really hate. You saw Maestro 6-pick, but do you know who he's 6-pick to?
Of course, back to the maestro. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just the mind games, you know.
Yeah, but they
Even
don't
though
see
the
that
enemy
you
team,
stick-
even
Yeah,
though
but
the enemy team doesn't see, it's mind games.
Oh, I see it every game. Wait,
RBG does it for us because there's just, or we just, I don't know why he does it, but
10 seconds to
it
insertion.
doesn't seem like they're gonna have the
Yes, the
rotating to security either.
5
I think they'll
seconds
do it
left.
on the very last one. Oh, guess not. They're just completely giving up security. That's interesting.
Attackers are
Because
moving
security
out to
gives a
locate
lot of
bombs.
coverage from the defenders here on the kitchen dining site, or even for the kitchen meeting site.
At least
Very
they're holding
interesting
showers,
how
though.
Nexus.
Wait,
Not having a maestro in there though is
yeah, I was
yeah,
about to point
Impact?
out that they've got smoke in there who doesn't have impact.
Smoke and Jaeger while they've opened up the bottom of the footholds. Interesting.
Look at this.
And Bruins here is in very surprising that he doesn't get shut down there.
Yeah. Seems like a bit of a misplay on the side of Parkson's. They didn't manage to pick him off when it was basically gifted to them at that point.
We do see Kali also just repelling on Big Tower on her. Oh, not Kali. The Ash. Just offering an adventure there. Not really sure what she's trying to achieve here.
Oh, look at him again. Foldsy playing on that basement, waiting to flank the person in Big Tower. He could do it. He did it last round. Depends if they expect it or drawing him out this time round. Split's gonna get breach charged and now has to relocate.
Those Valcams as well. That's a very... Oh, that would have been a nice C4. The Valcam here in Small Tower as well. I saw in the light above the Zofia. This one right here. Giving a lot of information. I saw the one in Trophy last round as well. These Valcams are really powerful. That Split has got. As the Ash decides to take out the Jaeger. Well, not decides, but
So
let's
it's
take
just
out the
opposite
Jaeger.
of what happened last round, of course. Foldsy managed to flank this time, but not this time round as he gets picked off. The refrag comes in though, and Purple takes down.
Attackers
Mainbridge
will
has
locate
been
bombs.
opened as well on the right side wall there.
Once again, interesting, they've reinforced the hatch in kids' dorms. So now they can't get the angle if they go for the plan.
It's Mocha's died, but I think all 3 of his smoke charges, and they've taken all of shower control. Attacker's in a very favorable position here. Although it is still very difficult to get a plant done with the holes that the defenders have from kitchen.
Oh, the plant's going down though. He's just trying to get that plant down. Seems like he may be successful. He only has 1 second left to confirm.
I'm not sure the attackers are aware that the ban is pushed up. Oh,
Now they are. But he managed to
very
find
nice
one,
shot.
and Echo finds another. Oh!
And Bruins gets another. It's just left up to the collie now outside of white window.
He's gonna have to push up and stop this defusal. Do the defenders know where he is? He only has 3 seconds to stop it, and it doesn't seem likely as the barbed wire slowed him down and
Very
gets
nice. You
taken
take my
round.
nexus there.
Defender mission successful.
Oh no. It seemed so promising.
Attackers had all the control in the world, and then they just weren't aware of where the bandit was or where he was pushing up. The collie ended up missing him as she was on drone. I'm guessing she was placing the drone on the diffuser for a plant. But interesting retake there by Nexus. But well played by them. This Ella pick is interesting as well.
Yeah, you don't really see Ella come out too much. So I wouldn't be surprised if it gets 6 picked off. If it stays, then I want to see how Split plays Ella. Because Ella does.
I mean, with the shield changes and people losing shields, I'm guessing they are bringing it for this pillar
Yeah.
to have a shield for pillar, but still very interesting to see in Ella, especially on Oregon. I don't
And
see it very much.
I'm not gonna
Attackers need to
lie.
locate and defuse bombs.
This may be a mixed opinion, but I'd rather bring an alibi for the shield instead of the Ella. I know alibi's gadget as well isn't the greatest, but I prefer alibi.
No, I agree with that actually, because like, look, placing an enemy on the stairs like that can get shot really easily. I'm not really sure what the thought process behind that right there is. I don't want to say anything bad because all these players are obviously good at the game, but I'm just not sure what Split is thinking of putting that there, because it should get you. Also, those 3 ADS just stacked there on the left. Very interesting setup.
Look how close that shield is placed. Like, they're holding that really close.
I feel like Nexus are getting a little complacent here and too aggressive.
Yeah.
Might get them in trouble this round.
Getting overconfident, I think it will come back to bite them.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Again, though, they're not decided to push forward on that smoke. I think they may realise it's too dangerous, but look at this. It just seems like they are wasting quite a few of their drones. Oh no, and 2 out of 3 of the Kali Lance charges are already wasted as they get caught by the ADS. And they've made no progress as of yet. Trying to hold that angle from above that generator over the top of that wall, but of course he's behind that shield, you won't be able to find his head.
Unless, of course, the smoke decisive moves back, and in which case he will, of course, just get one tapped, I think. Doesn't seem to be moving right now, though. And Clarkson's not really sure how to deal with this, I don't think. They look kind of lost.
Activating Selma.
Now they are getting rid of that shield finally, and well, Slowy's gonna have to rotate round, and yeah, he's gonna reinforce elbow off, and the attackers can take blue.
That's both ace charges gone, I think.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
he has 1 left. Of course, he just used it now, and that first L mine goes off. Of course, disorientating him, but he's not dead at all, and we still have Split as well. Still playing on that shield, of course it can get taken out, but hasn't. Slowy almost gets taken out.
They do have split control, or elbow control, sorry. But the shield on the electric door is still there, which I'm not sure what the Ella's come off of. Because...
Oh, this is interesting. We're gonna see Park just try and push down those back stairs, but we have that Jaeger. Bruins just playing quite close to the lead. Takes almost half HP off Park, but
A bomb has
in the
been
game.
located.
I think that
Ella
one's
lying
well.
very comfortably there by the looks of it in that corner. This Chaotic gets a nice pick onto Bruins.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
As I was talking about the Ella, she gets a free pick onto the ace there.
Yeah.
Throwing in that corner.
Oh no.
The Ash looks into the wrong place, and just gets fragged out.
3 versus thought it was in favour of the attackers, but it's all falling apart now. 4 defenders to find, 20 seconds left. Easily finds 1, and he easily finds 2. And it is in favour of them once again, but the refrag comes in by Echo, and it's a 2 versus 2, 20 seconds.
Left.
Both defenders or attackers are together. This C4 should land.
And there it
Gets
goes.
one.
Remaining.
Gets
Attackers
traded.
recovered the
Now,
Easily finds 1, but he's going to have to go for that plant, and Purple's just waiting until that
Purple
clock runs
defensive.
out, the C4 goes out,
misses.
and misses, but no, neither way.
No, I
Definitely
guess
win.
Cabana comes after it.
Right, these good rounds need to stop.
Stylex, please.
Make them stop.
No need to mute them, just ask them very kindly.
Boring, just say no need.
It was looking good for Paxton's there for a minute, and then as Easy got those 2 frags, and then the Bandit just ultimately came back and killed 3 people. I guess
Yeah,
his
it's
laundry
not...
position there is working well, as Zofia just still isn't aware of him playing in there for some reason. Although he's played in there for the last 3 rounds, I want to say, that they've defended this bomb site, and Chaotic and Bruins have always fought there.
Attackers need to locate and
Yeah,
defuse
it
as
Oh,
just
many
seems
bombs
like
as they can.
Parkinsons aren't really that coordinated going for the pushes. Like, as soon as they saw that shield, they weren't sure if they wanted to push it for 30 seconds, and then they decided to go back and try and push there. They eventually did manage to take control of Pillar and Elbow and Blue, but then it just fell apart, of course, as the
It's the side push as well. They had all the control on Pillar, and then the Ace decides to face check Electric Door into sight for no reason,
10
while they
seconds
had like, I don't know, 5 drones left, I think. Wasn't really paying attention to their drone economy that
5
round, but
seconds left.
I'm pretty sure there's some drones left for sure.
I mean, at the start of this round, their drone economy is still really nice. Of course, not a single drone being taken out. But once again, though, Nexus decided to reinforce that hatch, which, like you said, doesn't let them control meeting.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that still. I hope they change it once they see this broadcast of us talking about it, but because it definitely restricts. I mean, I guess that they want the Bandit to play close there. He's very easy to get rid of, as we saw it last round, even though the Mute was able to get the
Attackers
refrag
bomb diffuser
with some
hacked.
very nice shots, but it still restricts the Bandit's
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
impact on the round.
You got slow, you're just already pushed up through trophy, and they are very quickly taking control. And look at this,
It seems to be a
wall's open.
much
Oh,
better round here.
yeah, and they've already
Okay.
disposed of that Echo shield. Of course, the Monty would have yellow pinged it, and they actually, of course, being below, took it out. But, oh,
Very
wow.
nice before.
Over the top as well, and he takes out that Hibana. The star player from the last round from Parkinson's, even though they didn't manage to win that round, he was the one to get those frags when needed.
Monty pushing up very aggressive here with no support from his team as well. Might have to slow down a little bit. Doesn't want to get killed instantly.
And I'm gonna have to say, like, the issue with only taking control of Games Wall is the fact that you can't have,
Falsey and Park have another fight between them. Falsey
Yeah.
wins this time. I'm thinking that's 2-2 this time. Or is it 3-1? I'm not really sure.
I'm
Them
not
two
sure
been
either.
killing each other the whole game though
Bomb
so far.
diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Sorry, what
Yeah.
were you saying before I cut you off?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's like, when you only open Games Wall, like, there's so many cross angles that can get held against you, and it's
Yeah.
just... I think you need to take control of both, but look at this.
Although the Monkey's going for a plant here, yes. But they get a team kill onto Falsey, who is below, I'm pretty sure.
But even still, they did manage to stop that plant.
Wow. Okay, so the new, well, the old system now, as it came out last season. But the old Impact explosive system, obviously working against Falsey there that round.
I have to say, Nexus have been hyper aggressive here, like, they're just really just swinging everything. There we go, Chaotic takes down Bruins as he was swinging that attic door. 35 seconds,
Bomb
and
located
Rory's
by
already
attackers.
rotated, so they can go for a pinch. And there we go, he finds one and almost finds a second behind the bomb.
This is very vulnerable for Paxton's here, although they're not aware of the Apex player. Well, we call it Apex, I'm not really sure what you call it. The Metal Bunk
Yeah,
player, I guess.
That one's called. We literally just call that bunk bed. That one is called bunk bed.
bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaotic now you have to plant there because of the Monty.
Oh no.
And he makes a big mistake.
10 seconds left.
Right. So, he can still pick himself up, but the round is most definitely over at this point. Yeah.
Oh,
So the issue was, I think, like I don't think it was the Monty's body. I think it was because the floor was destroyed. But surely, no, wait. Surely you can plant there though.
Surely you can plant there
So
still.
I'm a
I
bit
think that might be a bug.
Yeah, that must be a bug. Because of course, with the new plant, like it plants directly below where you stand now, instead of like a bit in front of you. So maybe it was a bug of some sort. I am confused.
That is very interesting. I haven't noticed a change in plants, but I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, so I'm not really sure what happened there. I think the Monty's body just must have blocked him or something. That must have been a bug, unless he just didn't hold his F key hard enough.
Hold it harder, and it'll plant. Right. So it's 5-1, and of course there's one more round left on the split. The attackers need to win this if they want to have some sort of leeway to guide them to a victory, but
Attackers need to
it's not looking
locate
too great
and
for them at the
defuse
minute.
as many bombs as they can.
We see Nexus go back to this kitchen and dining site. They decided to bring a Legion this time instead of a Valk, I think. Even though the Valk's providing a lot of information for them, and they decided to waste an impact. 1 second.
Yeah, they have that smoke as well, which does seem a bit strange, and look at that, they're also reinforcing those two walls. Of course it makes the player in showers a bit more safe, but again, it basically just allows an attacker to walk through that hallway and just sight. Uncontested mostly. Because the only cross-sight you can get really is either from sight, or you swing from the shower's door.
Moving to defuse a bomb.
Not too great. We have Bruins once again playing on that top floor. I want to see if he reinforces the hatch again. Of course, if you have the hatch open, then it is much easier to stop the plant. Which you can get the angle, the deep angle, all the way to the back of the site where the deep plant goes down. So seems like we're gonna have two players up here actually. It's Folds, he rotates upstairs as well, but they're really gonna have to try hold on to this. Look at this, the attacker's going for a completely different push this time around. They're gonna try to take control of attic, take control of meeting, and maybe go for a plant in kitchen behind the box.
Still very interesting to see that Falsey, or the Maestro for that matter, they're not holding shower and not tricking the wall. Even though attackers aren't pushing there, it's still very interesting that they're not going to send someone in there to impact trick. And this Hibana hole is very interesting as well.
No, we're gonna use.
Seems like a bit of a waste when you have 3 Ash charges now.
Yeah, 3 axe charges and a potential of also 3 breaching charges as well. It does seem to be a bit of a waste, but I think they may know of that Legion's location as they flash him out, but no, they don't. He's just sat in that corner and he may be able to get a free pick here. Yeah, and there we go. You can't be. You have to drone it. Otherwise, things like that happen. He manages to get a pick, but he does get refragged. But
as well.
That's your Hibana gone. Now your only hard breacher left is Ace, and I'm pretty sure they have reinforced the hatch, which is going to make it difficult for them. Bruins does get injured and taken out by Chaotic. That's the second on the round, but
At least they got something back for it, yeah. Big misplays coming out here from Parksons more than anything. I feel like they should have had a lot more rounds leading up to this round. But they're in the advantage here. I want to see if they're able to win this round straight up.
yeah,
Rowan might just be able to just walk in here and plant, honestly.
yeah, this is exactly what I said that they were probably going to do. They were going to take meeting instead and open that wall and plant behind the box, and it does seem likely that they are going to go for that. He's now just using, I think that's his last cell, just to open the bottom wall so he doesn't have to vault through, and yeah, the plant's going down and there's no one contested. They don't even know it's going down.
X's have no idea here.
And there we go. All 3 players on Nexus on the other side.
Located a bomb.
Smoke's already up, he might get something here. Chaotic is unaware as well.
Oh, but the
but that's
barricade.
yeah. And the hatch is open above.
Yeah, I don't think Echo was finding anything there. He had so many angles getting watched, and all they had to do was peek out. Purple gets injured as well by Rory and finished off. And Split's in a 1 versus 4. And
Or should
of
we
course,
just
yeah,
yeah.
there was no way they were winning. Split was winning that. He would have had to kill 4 players in 10 seconds. Right, what did we just say? What did we just say?
Guess these boys don't want to.
Good half.
Listen, they're respectful players. I respect it, but it's a little too much respect.
Yeah, it's too much respect to the point that it's just annoying at this point.
Anyway, 5-2.5 to Nexus. Kind of unexpected. I feel like Argon is one of those maps that can be more attacker sided, as all the attacks, if you're a good coordinated team, they're always the exact same. You always want it for basement, for example. You always need to have 2 people pushing blue, have the 3 players push upstairs, take control of meeting, take control of kitchen, and then push down big tower stairs with the 2 guys pushing in from blue. For upstairs, you take attic, you take master, you push in, and then same for kitchen and meeting, or kitchen and dining. But apparently not today.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like ParkEs are really doing the things that you just mentioned, especially in the attack. Of course, now they have switched onto the defense, and I want to see how they fare now that they are on this defense. And of course, it is mostly a defender-sided map, but there are those situations, like you said, where it can become more attacker-favored, but it just doesn't seem like it's going like that today. Oh, well. Okay. And here it is, like, yeah.
I'm not really sure why Mozzies want to get the first round drones though. I feel like it's more beneficial to just shoot the first rounds and then capture for the second round.
Yeah, because of course, if you just kill that first wave of drones, then obviously those drones are gone, and then you set up your pests. And if they use all their drones at the end of that, so let's say all the drones die, the first drones die in the prep phase, so that's 5 drones gone. Then you place your pests, and they get 3 drones. But then they only have 2 drones at their disposal.
And then on top of that, the mute jammers, people actually shooting the drones, obviously. So
yeah,
I feel like it's more beneficial to just shoot the first rounds and then go from there. Whose map pick is this, by the way?
I'm sure.
I would want to check.
Oh, here it is, look.
ParkEs.
This is ParkEs. Wow.
Thank you, Mr. Stylix. Interesting.
Yeah, considering it's their map pick, and it just doesn't seem like they're too strong at it at the minute.
They don't seem very coordinated on their attacks zone, I think, but that's how they perform on defense. They also don't have the meeting hatch open, but
yeah, they don't have it reinforced, however. Yeah, but even still, and that shield that they've got there, if they just open the window, then well, any player behind it can just get spotted out and taken out. It depends how far he's playing back though. Like if he's playing closer to the shield, then it's an easy pick. But look at this though. We have easily just
it seems
pushing up close.
Oh, what a pick by Rory!
From that Kidstone's window, he just picks off the ace, and
wow.
Think of the utility that just got lost. Obviously, two smoke grenades is the big factor there. I think he lost obviously 1 Selmer as well, but I'd say the smoke grenade is more impactful. Of course, you still have Echo on the Monty with smoke grenades, but you have lost some of those.
Monty coming
Oh,
great.
C4 goes out. I'm surprised that Goyo Shield didn't get destroyed, and now it does. Only taking about 15 HP off him now, so nothing too impactful. Seems like the attacks are taking a very long time to even start taking any of that map control.
Yeah, only
There's
50 seconds
left. 2 minutes been wasted and no control taken yet, no picks found, and they still have so much control to take, and well...
Cat gets another pick. Uzi takes out Bronze, and then Echo gets the refrag onto Uzi.
Nexus is not faring too well at taking this map control. Of course, it's a 4 vs 2 in favour of ParkEs, and it's only the Monty and the Zofia left. Of course, wait, they don't even have the... Oh yeah, they do.
They have diffuser. 20 seconds on the clock though. Wait, a proning player. Oh, never mind. He gets up the swings. Zofia wins that fight. Very nice.
15 seconds to go.
It all comes down to how many toxic babes Rory has left.
Pretty sure he's still got all of them, but it won't matter as the smoke takes out the Zofia and takes out the monkey as well.
There was no way they were winning that, of course. It took them 2 minutes to start pushing up Attic, and they were already at a huge player deficit at that point. It just crumbled beneath them.
I guess it is a defender-sided argument today then.
Yeah, I guess so.
ParkEs look very strong there on their defense. You see a vigil coming out for basement as well. Interesting. Easy teams play this site. The metas shift to more of a, as we had the community vote as well coming
Yeah,
up.
look at that. 100% in favor of ParkEs.
So as I was saying, the meta's changed on Argon to where basement gets like super turtly. So usually teams would just run like no roamers and just play up like usually just all on the site or close to site anyway. Like have one player in freezer, have two players play pillar
Attackers need
to
to
hold
locate and
to help,
defuse
and then have the
the
one
bomb
guy elbow
safely.
obviously, have one guy laundry. Because basin's big enough to where you can do that, but I don't know. Interesting to see what this vigil's gonna be able to achieve on the roam.
So
Attackers have located
that
the bomb.
message that just came in. This game is close so fat. Okay. He corrected himself, but
I don't feel it's been. I feel like the rounds we've seen, it's been mistakes by the team that
10
lost
seconds to insertion.
that led to the other team winning because they haven't had to do much as the other team just basically self-combusted. Other than for that shower, for that dining and kitchen defense where Nexus retook the site very beautifully.
I'm not gonna like sugarcoat this or anything, but I do think this map in general, like the teams playing it, it's just been extremely sluggish, and it just seems like they're not 100% sure how they want to push. And of course, the defensive setups are quite strong, but when Nexus were on that defense, especially holding kitchen, they had the hole to do the impact trick, but they never had a player with impacts in there, so it just seems a bit strange. The strategy doesn't seem as solid as it could be.
It seems like they took the strats off of Pro League teams and then didn't actually look at how the Pro League teams play it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no,
Which
yeah,
is
100%.
very. It's not nice to say, but it just looks like that.
Yeah, this is the hold that I'm more like to see. They've got the Jaeger a bit further back. They've got the shield further back, so they obviously can't really get destroyed. Oh no!
Oh, that is very unfortunate there.
And-
Killing your hard breach as
Yeah,
well.
I was about to say, look who died, the ace, and then Echo gets flashbanged by his own teammate. Look at this though, easily going for the aggressive push, finds one but gets refragged now. Elbow controls have been lost, the rotate's open,
Oh.
and look at that! The misplay from Easy has just cost them 2 players.
That is unexpected for Echo to push up there. Very aggressive from him.
Now it's a 3 versus 3, and there's so much time left, but
Wow.
getting a bit too hyper aggressive and just gets taken out.
I'm not sure what the thought process behind that play is, as there's still a lot of time on the clock, and there's still 4 drones. Okay, 3 drones in play now.
Look at this. All players on Nexus playing super aggressive, swinging almost everything, and it just obviously Echo managed to find 2 picks, but that other swing where he just tried to go inside didn't seem like the best decision. And surely you can agree with me now, saying this has just been a sluggish map.
It's been a very swing fest, just more ranked style rather than actually know where your enemy is and then go for the picks. It's been more of this where both teams just swing for no reason. Zofia still got 2 drones.
Yeah.
Cabana still got a drone.
So-
Now they just dropped diffuser for some reason.
It seems like they're setting up like actual strats, but they're not like doing those strats effectively, and they're just swinging everything. Like, look at this. Park finds one by just swinging, but the refrag comes in as pair pulled. Now injures him and takes him out. Still though, 2 versus 1, 20 seconds left, and
He just pushes straight for side here. Might be able to get a plan off.
15
the only ammo he has is in that Barry 9 at the moment, and it seems like it's going to stay that way.
He's gonna die to this vigil here in the corner here.
See, it just...
Interesting rounds. I'm not really sure which ways this is gonna go. It looks like ParkEs will be able to bring it back just because Nexus isn't. It's like how ParkEs was playing it, just not very coordinated.
Yeah, but both teams on attack just seem to not be very coordinated. Like, Nexus barely used any of their drones. They just decided to push up, get taken out, and then it all falls apart. Especially if you're not using the utility you have to you. Especially those drones. Like as you said, the Zofia still had both of the drones in the pocket.
Yeah, not really sure what the thought process was there behind the just swing and hope for the best. But I guess some teams like to play like that. We're not one of those teams, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But,
I think,
I don't know.
yeah, playstyles of more swing. I say APAC especially. That is probably the region who swings everything the most. So maybe these teams should just go to APAC.
Locate and defuse bombs.
I mean,
Move to Asia.
Brazil was like that for a time as well, where they'll jump in a window, look right, look left, look right, and then kill the person who was on the left. Because they were just that fucking good. I'm sorry for swearing. They were just that good at the game. But that's stopped now, and they've moved to more traditional style of comp play, I guess, where they actually take their time to drone, take the time to do everything properly.
Yeah, 100%.
Although with the meta changing now, I wouldn't be surprised to see
10
like
seconds
the
remaining.
setup coming out from Nexus isn't actually that bad, other than not having an Ashes Oath. I feel the
Oh,
IQ is
yeah.
kind of
Attackers'
unnecessary
objective is to
here.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
Yeah, especially because of course they haven't brought a Valkyrie or anything. They have a Mozzie, but Mozzie drones can easily get spotted out, as well as the pest.
Like, for if they know that the site is going to be kitchen and dining, or even meeting, the ying does make sense. You can ying in the site. You have like 6 smokes actually, with the jackal as well, and you can just walk in there and plant. You smoke everything off properly. Oh no, not 6 smokes. I guess Jackal decided to bring Claymore. Okay, he's a bit of a weirdo, but
I'm not gonna disagree with you there.
I guess that's what he's going with. Yeah.
Yeah, so the attackers are going purely for a dome stake at the minute, and then they're obviously going to try to take that map control. But again, they don't have Sledge either, so the vertical play isn't going to be really that strong. Of course, IQ could have breaching charges, and so could Hibana, but even still, not bringing a Sledge or a Book for this site as well doesn't seem like the greatest of options. Oh, the flashbang's coming in now. Park is full white at the moment, but he hasn't
Not
managed
sure
to
how
get spotted
Park gets
out.
out of here.
Doesn't seem likely, he's just running around, but look at this!
Oh, the Mossy just
Falsey
whiffed.
just running in. Park gets taken out, but again, everyone's just running in.
Big reflex here coming out, and now the Mozzie is just stuck in a corner here.
So that was at night.
He does have that. Yeah, he does have a C4 on him, but I guess he's just gonna decide to swing. He's faulty to take that slowy as well. Should be a Parsons or should be a Nexus round actually.
Yeah, and there it is.
There it is.
I think, yeah,
Very, very ranked style play here coming out from both teams, which is swinging.
again, that Mozzie didn't use that Nitro Cell either.
And not looking to waste time or anything. I'm not really sure. I mean, three people got picked off upstairs, I think. They had so
Yeah.
much pressure and util upstairs, and then they lost it like that. It's not really sure.
Yeah, honestly, I just think that the way to just counter this swing everything, push everything strategy, just bring as many shotguns as possible and sit in a corner next to a doorway, and then you'll get fed. Because it's so ranked. This doesn't feel. It's just a long rank game. That's what this feels like. I'm not trying to be
Totally
mean
agree
to
with you.
either team, but I'm sorry, but I have
Yeah,
to
of
say
course. But if that's the place, like we're not. It's how can I put this? Like we are kind of saying that this shouldn't be the way to play comp, but if this is what gets you your wins, then keep going for it. You know, if this is what gets you, if this is you guys' playstyle, then go for it. I guess no one's stopping you. You know, but it's just proven to be not as successful as if you used all your util and actually drone everybody out, know where everyone is, and actually work together as a team to take everyone out rather than just taking these one by ones.
And I'm gonna say, like, I don't think
10 seconds remaining.
you'll get anywhere if you keep doing this ranked strategy type of things. Because of course, I'd say if you come up against, I'm gonna say, if you go up against a team like Luna or a team like Outer Space or any teams like that, or Prosium or any teams like this, you're not gonna beat them. I'm sorry to say, but you just won't.
They should have the what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but they should have the skills to shut you down. Is
Yeah.
what I'm looking for, I
'Cause
think.
if you come up against a coordinated team who work well and synergize with each other, there's no way they'll let you swing everything and just swing everything and just push everything. You'll get picked off one by one.
Of course, because you'll just get pushed like 2-3 people at a time. Like they won't push on their own. Also, there's 417 pick. Not really sure if I'm a fan of it. As I don't know. I just feel like the F2 is much stronger. Like all the time, no matter what.
Oh, quality lags it out. You can't rehost during a round.
Cannot.
Yeah,
Oh, that is
we're gonna have to tell them that you can't. Yeah, they haven't read the rules. It doesn't seem to be. Look at this again. Like you have Echo on this thermite all alone, just trying to push bedroom, and he has nothing to remove that shield, which seems very troublesome. But Chaotic just face checking everything. Maybe trying to find the pick.
Kind of surprised he didn't peek up there, honestly. Or that he didn't C4. He did use a C4 there, but it missed. He swings to the left. There's also Jaeger on top armory stairs, by the looks of it.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
As Chaotic actually nearly losing that fight because it put down to 1 HP there.
Again, it just doesn't seem like the highest level of coordination with either of these. It's like, I think it should have been much easier for Chaotic to take him down. Because he had obviously that huge advantage playing behind that shield, but he got the pick, but it took him a while. Oh, look at that.
Very nice shot coming out there from Slowy.
Just goes prone and just gets that pick.
Hibana here just using all her...
Yeah, every single pellet being used on that wall seems a little bit strange. The Mozzie Twitch drone destroys a single one of those pellets.
Guys, both teams just there. Or ParkEs here, should I say.
Yeah, just 5 versus 2.
Did they even get... It doesn't... Oh, one isn't enough to, like, not create a hole, right? If there's, like, 3 in a line. Or if there's the 3 and the 2, if you just take out the middle one or the left one, I guess it still goes there.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure kill coming out here.
Oh, it just missed.
Guessing it got stuck on a blue box.
15 seconds
Yeah,
left.
that's my guess. 15 seconds left. The defenders have surely won this round. It's all on split. Playing in attic. Finds one, but the go-go shield explodes in his face. Doesn't manage to take him down, however, but the round, yeah, the Chaotic does manage to take him down, and the round's over. ParkEs just dominating that round. Right,
And
so
now
we're
we'll
gonna,
get a repost.
Of course, each team only has 1 rehost per game, so that is Nexus's rehost gone.
For this Oregon map, right?
Yep.
Standing all by myself in the shadows, surrounded by the silence seeping in, alone with my thoughts, no one to follow, running on time that's paid thin. Can someone hear me screaming at the top of my lungs? Tell me that I'm only dreaming. Can someone take away this feeling? trapped inside a world of pain that needs healing. I am only dreaming. Take me to a place where seeing is believing. Tell me that I'm only dreaming. Can someone take away this feeling? Feels like I am barely breathing. Come and save me. Tell me that I'm only dreaming. Everything around me spinning. Need someone to wake me up before it's too late. Tell me that I'm only dreaming. Can someone take away this feeling? Tell me that I'm only dreaming. Everything around me spinning.
Okay, we're back after that rehost. After one of the players disconnected, and of course, when we left off, ParkEs won the round. So it is 6-5, still in favour of Nexus, but of course, ParkEs on the defence. It could sway either way.
Yeah, depends on if Nexus can get this round. If they get this round and they have at least forced overtime, which of course isn't good for factions, but it's good for Nexus in case they just decide to, I don't know, absolutely just throw the next 2 rounds after that for no reason. But yeah, you guys can't go tough, alright? No, I don't know, can they?
Oh no!
But yeah, this Vigil coming out again. I'm not sure if he got anything done actually on that basement defense last time. Or did he just sit? Yeah, he just sat in Rome and just got that 1 kill. He didn't actually do anything on the Rome though.
Not on the Rome, but he got that 1 kill at the end though. So
Cade coming in here though. I'm guessing he had to talk about it.
And also,
finally, nice to see him.
They've 6 picks off Ash to go the Twitch. Twitch now has flashbangs as well, so she can also burn utility.
I still don't understand this ID pick. Like, I get the G8 is strong, but this is why we're saying it's ranked, I guess, because they're choosing to go with these strong guns.
Yeah, they're shooting
rather
guns
than-
over gadgets.
Although we didn't see Parkinson's really utilize the Ash or the
Attackers have
Zofia
located a bomb.
utility, which they're both really strong. I feel like even though Ash lost her flashes, she got buffed a little bit with getting another Ash charge.
And also, like, if you bring the breaching charges, this may be a varied opinion for different people, but I think she could possibly replace Sledge.
5 seconds left.
I mean, on Oregon, definitely. I don't think. I mean, we.
Not for basement, I wouldn't say. I'd say for meeting. Oh no, not meet. Yeah, either meeting and kitchen or kitchen and dining. I think she probably could, depending on which push to go for, of course. But...
Oh, the switch drone might get that K charge.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
that
it
is
does.
so unfortunate.
They've actually
Braintree coming up clutch.
ParkEs just let that happen. It just doesn't seem like they heard it, I guess. And
I mean, Park was train. I'm pretty sure Park was running after the drone. Nice to see that they opened that hatch, though. If you guys actually watch the stream and listen to me actually complain about it, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Although chaotic, hopefully we'll get something done here, but not sure if Nexus has the info. That hatch is open and there's someone playing up above it.
And, well, they don't have a Hibana either, so they can only use those laser charges to get the hatch open. And I don't think they will. They may just end up leaving it.
Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna try and force their way into electric. Not even open the electric wall, just go straight for electric door.
Seems to be that might maybe the plan they're going for. And it's going to be the Thermite pushing through, and he finds Park on the Jaeger playing around Pillar, but look at his feet hold. If he walks through, then he's going to get collected. Echo almost gets taken out by Slowy. He isn't dead just yet. He took the position on Pillar, manifesting that location, and the wall's getting open, but depends what they make of it.
Twitcher in a very bad position because she gets out. It's very scary for her there, I think. Being stuck between a wall and a hard place. She's still in there, never mind. She's in a very bad place there, I think.
If Purple rotate to laundry, because you do have one eye, ESV's nearby, so he may be able to hear the player coming down and take them out. Slowy gets injured.
Out from the stairs, I think. That was a very nice shot there, just pixeling it, really.
And the cross angle they had coming through that wall has now been lost. They still have the freezer cross angle with that laundry rotate, but
I'm not sure if Slowy's going to be able to get picked up here. He's actually just going to die since he's crawling across. I'm not really sure where he's going. I'm not going to lie.
I think the best thing for him, yeah, the best thing that he could
have done. If he stayed where he was in long, he would have lived, but now he's just killed himself. I guess he just wanted to be a human drone.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That was probably the best thing he could have done, but he didn't give any intel to his team, so he just died, not giving anything to the team. Split's going for the plant.
Starts going down. The Vigil can stop this, but as he takes it, and he finds a third, and a fourth.
No,
third?
3. Yeah, he found his third. Rory gets injured now. It's on Chaotic, the only member to get kills, but
does go down, and Nexus still wins the round. Okay.
Yeah, now they're on match point now.
So that's what I was talking about. Even if Nexus loses the next 2 rounds, they've forced overtime now. So that's put them in a better position, I guess you could say. They don't have to worry as much about winning these next 2. They still have a chance of winning the game, even if it goes to overtime. Well, of course, they'd like to close it out with a 8-5 score.
Potentially the last round, they're going to try laundry and supply once again. Seems like they're going to have to...
Still not feeling this Vigil. And this IQ. They're switching out for a Nomad, though, here. Which is...
Yeah,
I guess it's fine.
They are bringing the Nomad instead of the Sledge, of course. I don't think he used those the frag grenades anyway to the true potential that they could have, but of course Nomad cuts off the rotation, which is going to make Chaotic and the Vigil even less impactful.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Well, Parkes are going to have to really change something up here if they want to manage to win out this site. Of course, they haven't managed to defend it successfully. They failed on that last round.
Located by attackers.
And well, the only person to get any picks was Chaotic and the Vigil.
It's been very one-sided here, actually. As I was saying about the attacker side, actually, the first 2 rounds looked very good for Parkinsons. They actually went a perfect half, and now they're just, I don't know, they're falling apart, I
5
guess.
seconds remaining.
Like, they had a perfect cycle, I should say, sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
Attackers'
their
objective
first
is to
cycle was
defuse the
perfect, I
bomb.
think.
So he just opened that wall into attic, but there is one of IQ's drones are placed. Oh, he didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't think you saw it. It was up
Yeah,
there, though.
no.
I saw that as well.
Yeah, I just saw it just then.
So they're gonna be aware of this guy, but if they go for the exact same push, which they don't seem to be, they do seem to be, I'm not sure. This is also kind of weird having 2 people drone just bunker here. Falsey though going for main by the looks of it, trying to cut off this vigils, rotate back to site.
Oh, I don't think destroying that proxy alarm was the best of ideas. To use one of those Twitch zaps, and well, the Twitch drone got taken out anyway, so.
You can see Chaotic there just playing on the T2 stairs there and Big Tower. Hopefully trying to create more pressure than he did last round. As he actually picks off the Nomad.
No.
Well, they've got a visual there.
They
That's
don't
actually a
seem
lot of util gone.
Oh, and just look at the drones, the drone economy. They have 3 drones left, not including Twitchers. But again, he's been holding an aggressive angle, gets taken out.
He's been not playing that elbow very well, in my opinion. He's just been getting
Yeah,
picked off. And
he has
trying to
a
aggressive
shield.
honestly with a shield.
Yeah, he has a
Exactly.
shield, but he's not using it.
Back here playing quite aggressive as well. Both players just decide to back off.
Attackers have dropped the
Oh,
bomb.
look at the meat jammer on the wall. Denies it from getting open just yet. Ford is taking that engagement against Chaotic on that vigil, but decided to just run down those 3 stairs. Park
Like
almost gets
Jason-
taken out, and Ford finds to
Flowey
pick up
did.
to Slowy.
Chaotic's gonna have a long journey back to site here with the IQ holding him here. He seems to have got past the IQ though, and he's gonna be able to walk down back to our stairs for free here. Falsey isn't aware of this. Actually, none of Nexus is aware of this. This should be
You should be able to get a free pick or
free
2.
pick at least, yeah.
Oh, look at that. I don't know what Echo was getting hurt by. I think it was smoke
Smoke
canister.
grenade, yeah.
Oh. Bruins is looking towards those back stairs, but
Does seem
Yeah.
to be aware, but Falsey's gonna push that main here, I think, by the looks of it. As Park misses his shots onto the smoke or to the Twitch, but Visual's able to take her out.
Echo with a refrag onto Park, and it's a 2 versus 3 in favor of Nexus.
And
They win this
Falsey
round, they close
now.
out the first map.
As
Free
the
first one
chopper
in.
misses, but still down split somehow.
And the smoke babe comes in, and oh no, it doesn't catch split through the wall or Echo. Echo's
Where?
1 HP
I'm not sure where
basically as
Falsey's
well.
gone here. Oh, Falsey's pushed up here.
He's inside.
It's just
It's
a
all on Chaotic once again in a 1v3. That's his 3rd kill on the round.
Yeah.
He has to ace to win out this round. The diffuser's been dropped. He may know this, but he's just gonna try hold or stop the plant,
He's gonna run to main, I
5
think.
seconds to go.
and the plant will most definitely get put down. They have Forty just playing him free as a hold in that angle needed.
Attackers are activating
Plant's
the
going
bomb
down. He's
diffuser.
coming down those laundry stairs. Forty doesn't know where
Falsey's
he
gonna
is,
look away at the wrong moment.
but he
And
goes
he's
for the
gonna
swing.
look back, and that it gives Nexus the first map on Oregon, which is actually Paxton's pick, 8-5.
Not looking too great for them. It just seems like Chaotic was everyone else on his team, especially towards the end, just didn't seem like they were doing too much. I think the main factor to make them lose that, I'm sorry to say, but I think it was Easy, because he could have played on that corner.
He definitely
could have
played it
elbow,
way
but
too aggressively in elbow.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
He had a shield and he wasn't playing the shield. He always pushed up.
He was always like on the right side of the shield, just trying to be awkward and weird about it. But I think Nexus were just aware.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be that way.
You ask me what's going on inside my head. I say nothing at all, I just need some rest. Cause conversations never help, so I'll keep them to myself. Cause what's going on is better left unsaid. Cause my heart hurts, you know I didn't mean to. But a broken heart is so contagious. And my mind can't keep dragging yours so deep into every fracture between
Don't be so distant, don't be so distant, so distant, distant from me, from here. You're so close, and yet so far. So I fight it, and here we are in each other's arms. Take it back, just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright. Feel the rhythm in our songs, let them entwine. 'Cause you know what you do to me. It's not fair, I don't care. Take you there, make it mine before we're out of time, out of time. Let's synchronize. Come on, step with me. Let our bodies sing in harmony till the morning light. Synchronize.
Alright, we're back with map 2. Of course, Nexus won that first map. And that was Parkson's choice of map. Of course, being Oregon, now it's Nexus's choice of clubhouse. Let's see who Parkson decides to ban on the attack. I'm expecting Thatcher or Mav. And there it is, Maverick. I'm really hoping that both teams have really sort of had a talk and yeah, what? But yeah, I'm hoping that both teams have had some sort of talk because that last game, I have to say, it was basically just a game of ranked. Everyone was swinging everything. Everyone was playing it super aggressive. I want to see some more structured siege. and I hope that's what we get on Clubhouse. Of course, Clubhouse is a more strategically heavy map than Oregon, but Oregon is supposed to be quite strategically heavy as well. It's just not seeming that way. Okay, now the final band's going to be coming in. Outside Parkinson's, of course, we saw Jackal and Kaid get banned. Of course, the Roamers can be more prominent with the Jackal band, even though that was Nexus's band choice. And then the Kaid as well. Not too sure about that one, considering they can play Thatcher. Final ban coming in is going to be Mirror. Quite strong on that bottom floor, can be well utilised in the other two sites, excluding Bar, because no one likes Bar. She can be quite well utilised in those other two, but especially on that bottom floor in Church, she's the strongest. Okay, so Parkinson's decided to go to CCTV and Cash on their first defense. And on the side of Nexus, we're going to be seeing a Thatcher and a Thermite combo come out. Of course, it should be quite easy for them to get the wall open. Park didn't pick an operator, and they have a lack of a Jaeger and a lack of any wall denial. Doesn't seem like they're in the greatest of situations. They're going to 6-pick 2 that Jaeger. Of course, they still have no wall denial, so the Thatcher Thermite combo will be basically not needed, because of course the EMP won't matter. They have no way to stop that wall getting opened.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay, into round 1 we go. I want to see. I'm gonna be. Wait, what? The only reason I crashed is because I needed to toggle. I think he's joking about having cheats or something.
Bomb located by attackers.
Stop worrying about grenades. Head deployed and widen target.
If he's not joking, then we can ask for some MOS files. Oh wait, no, they won't have MOS open. They'll have to run MOS first, and then get the MOS files. Oh, I like that drone being set up by Unknown. I think Unknown has subbed in for
5
someone.
seconds to insertion.
I'm not too sure who it was, but
Attackers are moving to
it's
defuse
still
the
okay.
bomb.
So moving into round 1, they've got the Monty, they've got Thatcher and Thermite, and then a Twitch and a IQ. Again, IQ choice, don't really understand it, because of course you've got Thatcher as well as Twitch. And again, I don't understand the Thatcher and Twitch combo either. Of course, Twitch can destroy the ADS support and any other sort of utility, especially Maestro cams, but Thatcher does that job, but most of the time better. Okay, we're going to see Echo already pushing up Raptors on that Monty, trying to contest that Maestro, contesting Rory, making him a bit anxious. Rory decides to fall out of Raptors, which means they have full control, and the wall will start getting opened. Because of course they have nothing there, but I guess they don't know that they don't have any sort of denial, so he's a bit anxious, but easily gets the first pick onto the Twitch. Bruins gets taken down, and 40 gets injured and taken out as well by Chaotic. Ready, the defenders, Parkinson's in the advantage. 3 attackers left, it seemed like they would have doing such great steady progress until now. 2 of the players got picked off, and now Echo just breathing in those toxic fumes, and now so he's going to be contesting that Monty, and of course whenever Monty gets knifed now, it's almost impossible for him to turn. And the Maestro gets taken out, and the swing comes in from Rory, finds one and finds a second in the first round, being flawless for Parkinson's. Wow, it seemed like Nexus were doing so well until those picks started coming in on the side of Parkinson's, and then the picks kept coming. No picks coming in on the side of Nexus, however. First round's flawless. Their entire strategy got shut down in a matter of seconds. And now, after that very quick round and ending in about a minute, they're now going to Church and Arsenal. Going to see Hibana and Thermite potentially getting brought out. I wouldn't be surprised if a 6-pick comes to a Thatcher, but of course, on that basement, getting that kitchen hatch open is almost impossible as long as those defenders are playing someone with impact grenades. And they have a potential to have 4 impact grenades, my bad. Of course, Maestro has 2 and Malusi has 2 as well. A 6-pick's going to come in on the side of Parkinson's to the 1i. Because of course they haven't brought a Jaeger this time round, and of course they're going to need some sort of
need to locate and
projectile
defuse as
denial.
many bombs as they can.
Let's switch that 1i. Oh, and I forgot as well, 1i also has impact grenades now, so So yeah, that's 6 impact grenades that they have to their disposal. And, well, that hatch is never getting opened if they all impact trick. Oh, a drone getting lost on the side of Nexus very fast. That's one of Echo's. Drones get taken down on the sledge. And the drone economy has already been weakened quite a bit. They still have 9, so that's a decent amount. They've only lost 1.
10 seconds left.
And they should know where the site is now, considering the position that Park was in. And dirt tunnels now getting reinforced. Slowy's having... Seems like he may have a small internet issue. Yeah, 90 ping, not the greatest, but it's nothing too bad. Yeah, look at this. They are impact checking, but I think they wasted 1 or 2 impacts making a rotate hole, making a few. So I think they may only have 4. I think the Wamai's used 1, and I think Rory's used 1 on my show as well. Okay, we're gonna see the attackers already starting to drone out kitchen, trying to find anyone nearby, trying to see if it's clear so they can go for that push and open those hatches. And already 40's in bathroom. Now that they've realised that it is clear to move in, for now, they should be able to get those hatches open, especially bar hatch. Not so much for kitchen hatch, of course, impact check in, and dirt tunnel has now been opened. Another entrance point has been opened once again for Nexus. Seems like they are making very steady progress on each round and just taking control of the map, taking the necessary control, and then just starting to push play up. The impact trick surely will come out, but yeah, it finally does.
Bomb located by attackers.
So they're gonna have to try use some more utility to open the hatch. I also think motor hatch has been opened already as well, which of course gives them more control. Bruins is waiting to shoot that air jab, of course, to try push any player out of the way who tries to impact trick. And here it comes, Folger's on that Hibana, trying to open the hatch, but uses 6 pellets instead of 4, which is a bit of a waste. The air jab gets destroyed. Will the impact trick come out? Yes, it does. I don't think Folger's aware of the new change with Hibana, because he's using 6 pellets once again. And that's all his pellets gone, because of course he used some more pellets getting open the motor hatch, and the first bit comes in, Echo kills Slowy. I think he may have pushed through dirt. So the motor hatch is open, dirt's open, and they could try to take control of blue, but even though the attackers are in the advantage, are they really? They didn't get the kitchen hatch open, which is expected, but the defenders can just hold these tight angles. They have the Evil Eyes alive. They still have some of the Banshees alive, but no, the person who placed those Banshees is now down. Bruins finds the pick onto Easby. And Chaotic also gets taken down by 4Z. Park finds 1, but the refrag comes in. It's all on Rory in a 1 versus 4, make it 1 versus 3, and he takes down Unknown. And he gets taken up by Echo. Nexus take that round. And I don't get this. It just seems like Parksons aren't managing to keep the map control they need, and main reason being Nexus just pushed so fast. There was still like a minute left at that point. They had so much time, but they executed so early, but it worked out for them. Unlike the last round when they tried to push in those first like minute, that just fell apart. Also, Parksons, I don't think they had any roamers that round, and which obviously, again, was a big impact to their defeat. And they also didn't have many cross angles being held to protect certain players who were holding those key positions either. But just because Nexus won that round, I'm not gonna give them as much credit as I'd like to, because of course Foldsy, I think it was Foldsy anyway, whoever the Hibana was last round just didn't know clearly about the Hibana rework and that you only need 4 pellets to open a hatch. They wasted 12 pellets opening kitchen hatch when, of course, if you only use 4 pellets, then potentially you can open 4 hatches, because she has 18 pellets, 4 pellets open a hatch, and well, of course, 4 impact grenades can be held by the defenders, but even still, it gives you a better opportunity to open the hatches. So wasting 6 or wasting 12 on 1 hatch just isn't really the greatest of choices by them. And that was only in sets of 6 instead of 4.
5 seconds to go.
Changing mags.
Okay, so again,
Attackers must
they have
locate
6
and defuse
impact
the
grenades to their disposal. I think they may have already wasted 1 to open up a rotate.
Attackers bomb
But no,
diffuser
they
has
haven't
been
this
dropped.
time round.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
They have just used the shotgun and the shotgun pistol available to them. But once again, Folds is going to be getting droned in by his teammate through his ship door. He's just going to try to take that early map control, crawl his way through, and of course, once again, I don't think there are any roamers on the side of ParkEs, so taking map control is going to be a breeze for Nexus. They have no one there to contest them. Again, seems like quite a major issue for them. It's just like the last round, the map control is already getting established. They can already get these hatches open. They can already take the control they need to go for the execute. Of course, the last time round they went for an execute very early on. It managed to work out, but again, it just seems like they're not biding the time. They're not taking the time that they need to go for a proper execute. The bar cam doesn't get taken out either. And again, Folds is using 6 on a hatch. Oh, but he has finally realised. And he's switched to 4. But again, he only has...
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Oh, he's going for 4 again. But oh my god, Chaos from below takes down Bruins. He's going to use 2 on the hatch this time and it gets impact tricked. And now decides to use 6 to try and get this hatch open. Echo finds a pick onto Park, but an impact grenade goes out, almost taken out Foldsy. Echo finds another pick onto Chaotic and Split finds one onto... And again, the defenders somehow losing the advantage they had and the hatch is now open. It took them a while, but they did manage to get it open this time round. Again, the Nexus is taking all that map control very early on, and there we go. Nexus dominate the round once again. Seems like the issue has come double now. It's the fact that they didn't have any roamers. Nexus managed to take the map control within that first 30 seconds, and then their defense just crumbled to pieces. Nexus basically had a player come from every single angle. Because now they can go back to CCTV and cash, of course, because they have successfully defended CCTV earlier on, and it's been 3 rounds since then. Or 2 rounds since then. Doesn't seem like... Oh yeah, there we go. Echo switches off. That sledge to go to Thatcher. Thatcher Thermite combo can be used to get the wall open. They are bringing a bandit this time, so they may go for the bandit trick, and they have the Zofia to obviously deny the player on the bandit from going for the trick. It just depends if they decide to actually do that. Now, ParkEs now are bringing a Jaeger and a 1-mine
and defuse bombs.
to try to catch as many projectiles as possible, but of course with Thatcher in play, you can disable both the magnets and the ADSs for 10 to 15 seconds, which of course isn't looking the greatest for them. Now,
Attackers have
you've got a Maestro
bomb.
Cam and a Melusi Banshee on that table, but that table can just be destroyed with any sort of means. Of course, Ash Charge, Zofia Charge, anything like that can destroy it. A sledgehammer can destroy the entire table. I think you could probably shoot the table as well, depending on your gun. So that's a little bit questionable, because of course that Maestro Cam, if they go for a planet in CC, well, they can't stop that whatsoever.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
So it seems like ParkEs are going for a... They've opened the bottom of one of those walls in construction. Of course, most likely going to be going for an impact trick. Even though you can impact trick from the top of the wall, I'm not sure if they know about that. We're going to see Unknown now opening up with that construction wall very early on. Give them another entry point. Because once again, they're already establishing their dominance within the map, taking the map control. It seems like they might just go for a construction push this time round. As I think every single player on Nexus are on the roof at the minute. Yeah, they are. They're now dropping into logistics, taking control, and once again, it's Foldsy on the Hibana, being the first person to push through. Seems a little bit strange considering Split is on the Zofia and should be the entry fragger. Foldsy almost gets taken out by Park on that Jaeger plane on those main stairs, but no picks managed to get found, and he now decides to fall back a little bit. Flank drone getting set up as well, so now it's going to be much more difficult for Park to go for that flank. The bandit trick still getting attempted, and you got
Magnet deployed.
Easy just holding on to construction. But oh, he's getting shot from multiple crossfires now. And of course, that soft wall isn't going to help him out either, as they can just Sophia it open. And then have another entry point, and there we go! Speaking of Sophia, Split takes out Eavesby. Now, they don't have cash control yet, but still, they're taking control of construction. The wall is now open, which gives them an entry point. Oh no, Natrum takes out Split, bring it to a 4v4. An unfortunate team kill. And all the defenders now just holding the cross angles necessary. They have that Maestro cam to help them out. EMP goes out, gets caught by the magnet, but will surely disable that Maestro cam, and it does, and now they're pushed into sight. They're all coming in. Echo finds Rory. And Unknown almost takes out Chaotic, but nothing is found. It's a 3v3. The plant's going down, but it gets stopped by Slowy. Second on the round, and it's a 3v2 in favour of the defenders. Unknown now trying to push into the site. He has a player on those red stairs, so contesting him. His location is somewhat known. Of course, the Maestro cam's still up. It's going to be pinging Foldsy. They could go for the plant once again, but of course they don't have that diffuser. It is still cold on the floor. We also have Park coming for that flank. He's been playing safe the entire game. But, but Chaotic finds a pick from below onto Unknown. It's all on Foldsy in a 1v3. He has a player coming from behind him, and he has 2 players to find in the site, and doesn't find any of them. Parksons take round 4, and once again successfully defend CCTV. So it seems they're not too strong on that bottom floor. It seems like they are much stronger in CCTV, as they know how to play it. They know how to play it better than, as we've clearly saw. I think, yeah, they are going to church once again, but now, here we go. We are seeing a potential vigil get brought out. And of course, their main issue when they were defending this site first was not having any roamers to shut down this push, to make just no one to buy their time and waste the attackers' time. They had no one doing that, so the attackers took map control within a minute, got those hatches open within a minute, and then executed with still about 50 seconds left, and just picked off the defenders. We are going to see a late 6 pick come in. Not from both parties, it seems to be, but the Bandit got swapped from Mute now.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Bandit and Mute both have 4 charges of their respective gadgets, but of course with Mute, you can deny up to 8 walls, maybe even a bit more. Whereas Bandit, obviously he can only stop 4, but Bandit tricking is easier than Mute tricking, but you don't really need to Bandit trick on this side.
Location of a bomb.
Yeah, we're going to see Park now reinforcing these hatches, of course, the necessary reinforcements coming out, as you can see. And I'm hoping to see him just waste a bit of the attacker's time when they go for that push.
10 seconds to go.
Flank drones and just drones in general just getting set up.
5 seconds
Seems a little bit strange to have 2 drones set up in Garage. Well.
Heading out to defuse a bomb.
So yeah, we are going to see, finally, Parkson's on the bottom floor going for a roam. It's Park on that vigil. All he has to do is waste the defenders, waste the attacker's time, and slow down their push, because of course they have to clear him out. And even if he doesn't get a pick, if he wastes their time, that's impact enough. He takes about 5 HP off himself with that impact grenade, and he's now opening himself an angle to look down into that freezer door if the attackers try to push through. But if they drone it out, then they'll surely see it and maybe be able to take him out. Gonna see Split to get on the drone. Now starting to drone out kitchen, of course. Trying to let Foldsy on the pivot and know that they're there. Of course, Foldsy's now starting to take control of his own once again, coming through. Strip door once again. We got the Unknown already opening up the angle into dirt. And now, like I say, they have another entry point and 2 players pushing from there. Seems like Eavesby has given Slowy an ADS, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, but there we go. Split takes down Park and only loses about 40 HP. He did waste a little bit of time, about 1 minute and 10. But even still, I don't think that's going to be enough. Of course, now that Nexus have the advantage, yeah, they have the advantage, and they're already pushing all the way up dirt. But if they can test Slowy, then surely they get taken down. But no, Unknown takes out Slowy, and once again, Nexus just collapsing all over Parksons, and even more so as Foldsy takes down Eavesy. Refrag comes in as Chaotic takes on Echo, but the hatch is now getting open, but the impact trick can come out, and will come out. And now that kitchen angle is not open, and that was his last charge, but of course Foldsy is still alive and could open it up. If he's nearby. But that doesn't seem to be the case, as he's already established his control in blue and
Bomb
starting
located by attackers.
to push in now. Almost shooting his teammate. But there we go, Split just pushes into sight and takes down Rory, and just like every round, it seemed like it's going to go to Nexus. Coyote can win though, he finds one and finds a second. That's the third on the round, he's going for the ace here. All up to Bruins and Split. Oh, and he finds another one onto Split, it's a 1 versus 1 all of a sudden. 1 versus 4 clutch could come out here, the plant is going down, I'm not sure if he knows about it. And surely it's going to get confirmed, he does know about it and he makes the player fall off. Bruin's not aware of the location of Chaotic and he's just playing his time and just trying to waste down that time so that he's going to have to stick the plant. Let's go for the plant once again.
15 seconds left.
But once again, Chaotic going for the bait. Really making
10
Bruin
seconds
second guess
remaining.
himself. And now he seems like he's going for the push, but a bait comes in once again, and
5
if he
seconds
just keeps
left.
doing this, then the time's going to get wasted down enough. And now the plant has to get stuck, and surely Chaotic wins this one out. Bruin's on 1 HP. The flashbangs are coming in. He's got his pistol out, trying to find this pick. One more shot is all he needs, but the flashbangs could be the game changer. But all three go out. He's going to go for the swing. Oh, but no way! Chaotic finds that final pick and gets a 1v4 clutch.
Position
And
compromised.
ParkEs somehow pull that round back.
Defenders disabled the diffuser.
What an insane clutch from Chaotic there.
mission
Nexus
successful.
must be shaking their heads thinking, what have we just done? See, just like I said last game, they're a very aggressive team, they swing everything and just, that time, swinging everything didn't work for them. They all got taken down one by Chaotic on that 1 eye. And look at that. Chaotic going 8-2. He's doing very well for his team. Pepega in chat. Somehow he managed to clutch that out. Nexus must be angry with himself there for losing that round. When insight is a visible call. Okay, now they're going to gym and bedroom. And of course they are now bringing a castle, 6 picking from that smoke. And I don't even know if I should say it anymore, but gym, bedroom, castle is that pivotal piece of the puzzle that you play around. You make the
Attackers need to
strategy around
locate and
him
defuse as many bombs as they
90% of the time. And only minor changes get made when you bring the castle. Of course, you can relocate those castle barricades a little bit, but the strategy will always remain the same. It's going to be castle barricading the gym window. Now, of course, this allows them to play in gym, but if that barricade gets destroyed, then, well, oh, no, he's doubling down. And he's also placing one on the bedroom hallway door. Which, that's the one I was going to
10
talk about,
seconds left
the one that you
before
kind of need. My only issue with him at the minute is he's got that pistol on castle. He doesn't have the super shorty, he can't make the rotates.
Attackers must locate and
So yeah, here it comes, the very, very default strategy coming in. Of course, you have the angles to contest from construction to protect the player in cash and vice versa. Yeah, they've got the rotate now as well into cash from red stairs. And they have the ADS to protect it. Of course, that ADS is very exposed, so should be able to get dealt with very easily. But look at this, Evesy playing in Garage at Harry Potter. Doesn't seem like they are pushing Garage, however. Seems like they're going to go for the rotate around to main wall. But they don't have Thatcher this time round, so they're going to have to use some of that utility, the Twitch drone, the ADS, etc. Try open it, but look at this. Somehow, Bruins has given Mozzie one of his drones. Which of course now Evesy can just use to his advantage. And at least this time it doesn't say 96 drones. And it only says 1. He's still playing around Harry Potter. Rory takes out that drone that tries droning out logistics, and surely they know there's going to be a player trying to contest that. And here it is. Park with Chaotic to back him up. Oh no, and almost gets taken out. Not sure who by though, and Echo has to fall off that position as he had Evesy contesting that wall. Oh, wall will get opened by Unknown on about 5 HP, so one more bullet and he gets taken down for sure. Still a minute and 30 left. Half the round's gone and the first bit comes in as Split takes down Park. That Legion and Cash been taken down and the control no longer established. Split's all the way in logistics now, taking control. Fordsy gets injured and taken out by Rory all the way from Cash door, but he's now rotated back into sight. But I don't know if he knows about Split's presence in logistics. Seems like he may be.
A
He's
bomb
looking
has been
towards
located.
that location. Split's now joining that site, locating that mutant. He has been spotted out now though, by that camera that's been watching them this entire time. They don't know if he realised, but the entire hallway has been established by the defenders.
Drop the bomb.
Oh, but the C4 comes in and Split gets injured. And two of the players on the side of Nexus are also about 1 HP. He easily finds Split as he was going to try to pick himself up. Nexus doesn't, and Nexus don't get that refrag. Echo gets taken down as well by Rory, and slowly finishes off Unknown, and it's all up to Bruins. In a 1 versus 3, 30 seconds left. Does not have the diffuser, and each player on Parkson's just holding angles, waiting. As soon as he goes up the stairs, Slowy should have a free pick with that shotgun. Slowy's going for the swing, and there we go. Parkson's 4-2. Oh, of course, shotguns always win those close engagements. Well, I mean, not always, as we have seen on the round before that one, with the player in dirt getting taken out by the thermite, but they somehow won that round, and they've won this round as well. And now they can go back to CCTV in Cash, their most... It's their best site, it seems, by far. Both times they've been in this site, they've managed to just get basically a free win. Both times, of course, Nexus have tried a different push. They tried taking rafters, didn't work. They tried taking construction, and it didn't work. So they're going to have to change up the strategy once again if they want to somehow pull out a win this time around. They're going to be bringing in Ash now. I think that may be a first for the side of Nexus this map. Bringing in a Thatcher Thermite, so getting the wall open,
Attackers need to locate
shouldn't
and
be
defuse
hard.
bombs.
But of course, they could have bandit tricks, but they only have a mute to stop that wall denial, so that should be easily taken care of, and surely the walls do get open quite fast. But maybe they're not too worried about the wall getting open. Maybe they're playing more in Cash, more in that red hallway, and more on rafters. I guess they may not care about CC, and they may just play the positions needed to manage to stop the plan. And yeah, look at this. I think we've seen them use this strategy before. They're not actually making a rotate into from CCTV into rafters. Now, of course, with that lack of rotate, of course the player in rafters will be in a worse position, of course, because they can't rotate. However, if the attackers do take control, then they have to use some of their utility, if they have any, to open the rotate needed to go for that plant towards the end. And of course, rafters being the usual point of entry to go for that late plant, or the breach. It's a nice strategy to do, and now they do know there is a mute jammer on that wall, so they won't be able to open the wall just yet. But of course, when Thatcher comes in, there we go. The wall is now getting open, slowly having once again a bit of internet issues. So, like I said, I don't think that they're too bothered about the wall getting open. They knew it'd come around anyway. So they're just gonna play the pivotal positions needed to stop a plan. We have Split, I think he's droning himself in, but he has the diffuser, so if Split dies towards bedroom with basically no teammates to support him at the minute, it's gonna be a very difficult situation. But no, it's not him who's joining in. It seems to be the IQ joining in, as he's just crouch walking through bedroom. And Park doesn't see him though, Park didn't know he was there, and Halsey just takes him out. I think Park may need to clean his ears. Of course, crouch walking is quite quiet, but you should have been able to hear him if he's that close to you. So what, it does seem that once again, but this time, the first time they went for a rafters push, of course, along with a breach. This time, and then the next time they went for a construction push. This time they're going for a split push from construction and the breach. The wall's now going to get opened, which gives them the entry point into the site. Of course, avoiding that Malusi Banshee. Slowy's not in the greatest positions at the moment, because if they push through that breach and there's no one there to get the cross angle, then he should easily get taken down. But somehow, Evesy is in construction with these attackers. At any moment he can go for the swing and take the player out, and there we go. He finds one and injures the second, and is going to finish them off with a nitro. In fact, it's the actual impact of the nitro hitting him that took him down, and now the attackers no longer have construction control. the Ashes the only player nearby, and the Diffuser's holding the floor. Echo manages to find his way up rafters and take out that player on there, but so many picks are just getting traded in and out. 3 picks came in a matter of a second, but somehow it's in favour of ParkEs. I was expecting Unknown to manage to get through and maybe take out a few of them. He took out 1, but then died straight after. And there we go, the cleanup comes in as Chaotic takes out Bruins from all the way in stock. Very nice round. They managed to successfully defend this on every time they've attempted it. And well, the split for that half finishes at 5-2. 3 rounds are all that are needed to close out this game for ParkEs. Whereas Nexus, they're going to have to really step up their game. Of course, now they're on the defense and usually defend decided, but most of the time the wall get opened because, of course, Thatcher's in play, and then if Thatcher's trying to bandit trick, you can just send Zofia or Sledge below with a grenade or Zofia impact. And well, yeah, you just wiggle him out of that position that he was playing. CCTV is going to be the first site Nexus deciding to go to, and they're going to be bringing a Jaeger instead of that Ella. I think that was a wise choice. So now they actually have some form of utility denial, of course with Jaeger's new change. He does have unlimited amount of charges, but they have to recharge after every 10 seconds, so burning ADS is much easier. Now, I want to see if Nexus have improved from the last game. Of course, on their defenses on that last game, it just seemed like they just always swung.
Camera in position.
Almost every single time they knew someone was there, they'd swing them. Saying that ParkEs were much better with managing to like equal out their aggressiveness with actual like strategic plays. As we did see, I think it was Eavesby on the Wamai or Smoke, I'm not too sure, in Oregon on that elbow, just always holding an aggressive angle, not playing the shield, and it cost them a few of those rounds, cost them the game, I think. Okay, into the round now we go. Of course, like I said, on the side of ParkEs, I don't think it's going to be any different for Nexus. They know the wall will get eventually opened. And here we go, this is the thing that Nexus didn't do. They didn't deny this rotate from rafters. And now they've got that whole angle open. And again, Echo is holding such an aggressive angle down that hole. The main wall will now be open now, however. He tried to find a trick, but of course the Zofia stun stopped him from doing so. First pick comes in and Split takes down Park. That's Yohibana dead. Of course, she was the one playing on that angle, stopping the Rafters rotate. Of course, the Rafters rotate will still not be available to them. Of course, the wall's now opened. And I think the attackers just destroyed one of Slowey's drones as he was driving into the site. ADS is getting spotted out, as well as that player in Rafters. They now know that he is there, he is prone. Let's see Split go for a run out, and oh my god, he finds a second onto Eavesy. They need to somehow shut him down, or he'll just keep wreaking havoc. A refrag finally comes in as Echo gets taken down. No more Goomans getting placed for the rest of this round. But remember, the attackers, ParkEs in the deficit, they are a man down. Of course, the Rafters control can be established now that the fact that the player in there has been taken down. So they can start to make more progress, but look at this. Rory's getting shot by Split, of course he wasn't paying attention. But there we go, he manages to find the pick onto Split. Nice shot coming in from him. 3 versus 3 now, it's much more even than it was earlier on. Unknown starting to push up, play a bit more aggressive, and if he walks any more forward, he'll surely get taken down. The pre-fire comes in. Chloe almost takes out Unknown, but no pick still yet found. That Smoke Babe gets used as well, so that's another one of them depleted if one hasn't already been used. Chaotic still has both of his impacts on its Zofia launcher to use, but of course we do see Fordsley holding that tight angle with that shotgun. If they go to contest him, then surely he will be able to take them down. Chaotic finds one onto Unknown, that's gone, the plant's going down, but Slowey's taking a lot of damage from that smoke canister, almost gets taken out, and he has a Gooman in his foot which takes him out. He gets injured now, 2 versus 2. 20 seconds left and they're gonna have to push, but Smoke's location was not known, but now it is. He gets pinged, but he goes for the swing and finds the last one as well. Palsy with a nice little 3-piece towards the end, and Nexus win out that round. Seems like they are doing much better on the defense, but oh, Split seems to have lagged out. Oh, and a rehost is coming in. Nexus is starting to pull it back, but they are still 2 rounds behind.
It's burning up, now the sun gone down. Lights in the distance, a forgotten town. No more. Oh, I'm on my way, so stand on the edge of the world with me. Here's burning up, now the sun gone down. Lights in the distance, a forgotten town. No, no, no way. Oh, I'm on my way, so stand on the edge of the world with me. Burning up, now the sun gone down. Lights in the distance, a forgotten town. No more. Oh, I'm on my way, so stand on the edge of the world with me. Can we go? If I can go, just tell me where the river goes. And even if we never get home, it's okay. Then what's the danger zone?
Okay, we're finally back. After another rehost, of course it's on the side of Nexus, twice, in 2 maps. Seems like they always have some sort of issue. Both times it's been some sort of disconnection. Now we're gonna see, of course, we still have ParkEs on the attack. They didn't manage to close out that first defensive round for Nexus, but now Nexus going to Church and Arsenal. They're gonna 6-pick off the Vigil, decide to go Legion instead. Still seeing split on that Valkyrie, of course, doing quite a huge impact on that last round. Let's see if he can do the same again. Quite a default lineup coming on the side of Clubhouse, basically identical, if not identical, to what we saw Nexus bring when
Attackers
ParkEs were on
need
the
to
defense.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I want to see if Nexus can hold this site better than ParkEs did. Of course, ParkEs didn't win this site properly once. Of course, the time they did win it was all on the back of Chaotic getting that 1 versus 4 and well getting the ace. So he saved that round for them, and that's the reason they're in the lead by a round at the minute instead of it being 4-4. I want to see if Nexus potentially have any sort of room. Now, if you see, Echo has already used 2 of his bandit batteries. I'm guessing he probably used them on dirt, which of course isn't really the greatest of options because no matter what, they can get shot if they are on dirt. Yeah, he has, and they can just easily get disposed of through that drone hole. No matter where they are on that wall, you can still see them. It appears that he's going to be holding an angle, waiting for someone to peek at those to try to destroy them, but of course, you have none of the attackers there. However, you do have Foldsy playing in the top floor in CCTV at the moment. Of course, playing that roam, trying to waste the time needed, waste ParkEs' time, slow down their execute, and just, like I say, even if he doesn't get kills and he just wastes time, that's still a very huge impact. We see Eve Z already taking control of bar, or the attackers in general have already taken control of bar. Now they can open up that bar hatch, but of course Foldsy hasn't been dealt with. So at any point in time, he can try go for that flank, maybe find a pick or 2, and of course that will shift the round in favour of the defenders if he manages to find a pick. A minute has been gone, but hatches are already getting opened by that Hibana. Foldsy now decides to drop into the garage, possibly going for the flank.
Attackers have located a bomb.
There is a player very close by. It's Chaotic just in stock, and they don't know he's here. He gets on his drone, but his drone isn't in the right position. But now it is. He now knows he's coming, and the pre-fire comes in, and a beautiful pick from Chaotic as he takes down Foldsy. Wow. Very lucky timing. Very well used of his drone. It almost seemed like he was going to easily take it out there, but good use of the drone. And he manages to free fire and get that pick needed.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Kitchen hatch still not
Attackers
opened,
recovered
and
the bomb diffuser.
they have no more impact grenades, however. So if they want to impact trick that, well, it's not going to be an impact trick, it'll be a C4 trick. And well, Evesley finds Echo, and now dirt control as well has been taken. However, unlike when ParkEs were on the defense, Nexus are trying to hold on to blue. Of course, he has that hatch open, the flashbangers are coming in, they're going to burn the ADS there. Rory finds another pick onto unknown, and well, Bruin's surely full white at the minute, but no push comes in. But there we go, Chaotic finds the pick, and it's a 5 versus 1, all on split. Playing on those main stairs, trying to push his way up, trying to get to that hatch. But I'm not sure if the hatch is open, but it is, and he can go for the drop. He finds the plant. Oh, no, he doesn't. He finds it a bit too late, the plant gets confirmed. Now it's a 4 versus 1. He has to do exactly what Chaotic did a few rounds ago to clutch out this round, but he's not even on the same floor. And they can just hold the angles necessary to take him out. He goes for the drop, but Slowy's just waiting for him and takes him out. Oh, Teabag's coming in from Slowy. He seems to be happy about winning that round. And well, there we have it. It's now even more in favour of ParkEs, as they're now only 2 rounds away. Closing out Clubhouse. Closing out Nexus's map just like Nexus did to them on their map. It just seems like neither team has managed to successfully defend that bottom floor properly. Of course, you have those miracle players who manage to find all the picks and clutch out around. It seems to be, of course, I'm talking about chaotic there, but it seems like both teams' strategies just aren't working. We're gonna have to see Foldsy switch off, of course, as he's using that pulse elite. Foldsy telling him to shut up and calling him a nerd. Okay. And now he's gonna switch to the mute. Of course, they are going Church and Arsenal once again, and mute doesn't have impact grenades. They only have 2 on the 1i.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
New camera feed activated.
I'm gonna see. I want to see if
New
they
camera
manage to
feed up and
change this
running.
around, change their strategy. I wanted the same to happen for Nexus for ParkEs when they run their defense. It never happened, but I want to see if somehow Nexus managed to somehow change their strategy.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
Okay,
defuse
we're
it.
getting into the round now, and I'm not sure if they have any roamers, because of course you have Bruins on site on that Jaeger. If I was either of these teams, I'd just stop talking in chat and just try to focus on the game, because of course whoever loses today is just out, because of course this is the lower bracket, you have no more chances. Both these teams got knocked out of the upper bracket. Of course Nexus find themselves here because they had to forfeit that first game, not having enough players. Which I find pretty strange, because why would you enter a tournament if you're not gonna have enough players? Oh, early pick comes in. The only roamer they had, Bruins, gets taken out by Park, and well, no roamers. Bar hatch is open, I think as well. And now stock hatch as well is also getting opened. I don't think they actually reinforced hatches, which is a big mistake on their part. I think they were all too busy typing, all too busy just having chat. And the attackers, a minute's gone and they've already taken the entire top floor, the entire middle floor. And blue control has been lost. And of course, you still have that player in dirt, but they're not contesting dirt, so not much of an impact can come in on that side unless they decide to push blue. However, now they're deciding to try open up dirt tunnel, but he just realised now that there is no mute over there. No bandit trying to bandit trick, and now it is open. Now with dirt open as well as all these angles above, I'm not sure if the kitchen hatch is open, however. If it is, then that's even more of a worse position for them. I'm not too sure if that is the case, however. So a minute has gone by, not much has happened other than the opening those angles from above, opening up dirt.
Attackers have located
We have
a bomb.
Echo on that smoke playing close. He only has 2 toxic waves left. And he's going to be holding quite aggressively with that SMG-11.
Bomb located by attackers.
Foldsy as well, using the shotgun, and Echo's been spotted out. Now they know that he is in dirt. He's not going to get contested, of course, because 9 times out of 10, the player with the shotgun will win it out. We have Park pushing up through blue. Another pick comes in as Rory finds one onto Unknown. Park finds another onto Echo. And, well, just like last round, 5 versus 2. Soon to come with 5 versus 1 as Rory takes out split, and the final pick comes in for Rory as well. On to Foldsy, a 4th round for ParkEs. Now they are on match point. Again, just seems like both teams just able to take control of the map, able to open up the angles ready for an execute, and almost no players on the attack ever die. So match point for ParkEs. All they have to do is win out and defeat Nexus on this CCTV defense. 1 round is all they need to go to map 3, to go to Cafe, and have another chance at staying in this tournament and knock Nexus out. Of course, if I'm not wrong, the loser of this will be the 2nd team to get eliminated. I think Modesty was the 1st. I think this will be the 2nd. Okay, so yeah, CCTV will potentially be the last round. Of course, if Nexus win, then it'll keep on going until either ParkEs win out a round,
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
or Nexus bring it to overtime. But remember, if they win this round, and then they win gym, well, then they're gonna have to go to basement. Unless they want to go to bar, and trust me, no one wants to go to bar. So, on the side of next, we're gonna see an Ella come out, and again, I don't see the huge impact Ella can bring, of course, because, well, her gun isn't great. Her gadget itself, it can be okay, but I'd rather bring an operator like Legion over the Ella. Of course, because Ella does give a bit of intel as well, but not as much as Legion does, and Legion has arguably the better gun.
Camera feed up and
Okay, we're gonna see Split throwing that camera outside, and of course, if that's the same camera as last time, then that managed to find him a lot of picks. He found 2 on the last time he played Valkyrie on this site. Ran out, found 2 of them. It's not a very great camera, of course, because it is just on a reinforcement. He sees the player on the roof and injures him, but doesn't manage to find the pick. He should be able to get revived if any of his teammates decide to rotate to him. And this, how has Park not spotted out that Valkyrie camera? Of course, the Valkyrie camera gets destroyed by the explosion of the Kairos, but that was on the same place where the Bonapartes got placed. Easy still hasn't been revived yet. Now he is getting revived by one of his teammates. He sees the players on the roof. Doesn't manage to find them, however. He's Split playing super aggressive. Not much progress at all has been made just yet by the attackers. Bandit is still on the wall attempting to bandit trick. None of the attackers have gone below to try and get rid of the floor below him to stop the bandit trick. Split's almost getting taken down, and Split does get taken down by EFC. That's revenge from injuring him earlier. Bandit trick's going to come out and surely destroy that thermite charge. He's going to be attempting to bandit trick, but of course there is already a bandit on that wall, so he can't get rid of it. He's going to have to pick it up, and the wall has been opened. And the attackers in the advantage. EFC somehow took out Split on 20 HP. Even less now, he's on about 5. And finally, map control starting to get established by these attackers. They've opened up the bottom of that garage, which gives them an entry point which Echo can't actually see. So they can come in below, possibly get an easy pick. Echo almost takes out that player at the garage door, takes him down to 25, but no pick found just yet, and he himself is on about 20. He does find the pick eventually onto Rory, but he almost gets refragged, and he is injured on Raptors. Raptors control can get established, but of course they don't know he's injured, because points are off. Foolsy holding behind the shield, but the pick gets collected by Park. But Runes with the refrag onto Evely. Oh, but there we go, a refrag by Chaotic onto Bruins. And now the attacker's in the advantage, the plant's going down, and if they win this round, well, it's all over. The smoke babe goes out, but surely not stopping the plan. He may take out slowly in the process, but he gets injured by it through the wall. And the pick gets collected by Unknown. Now they have to find 2 picks. Oh! Foolsy with a beautiful pick onto Chaotic, and it's all up to Park on these rafters. Just try to stop them from defusing this bomb. He finds 1, will he find the 2nd? Yes he does, and well, that map gets closed out by Parksons as Park with the clutch at the end. Yeah. So now we're going to map 3, we're going to Cafe, and the final showdown will happen.
When times are down, you know I'll be with you. Yeah, times are rough, this time I see it too. All this bullshit drama, I can see right through. Everybody wants something they can't have, so they gon' put it on you. Wherever you go, yeah, you can take me there. can see us there. Let's run away and be forever young. We'll catch the sun where there's no need to run. Wherever you go, yeah, you can take me there. 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 I see you, and you see me too. We may be broke, but we see the truth. All this bullshit drama, I can see right through. Everybody wants something they can't have, so they gon' put it on you. Wherever you go, yeah, you can take me there. Over the ocean, I can see us there. Let's run away and be forever young. We'll catch the sun where there's no need to run. Wherever you go, yeah, you can take me there. Yeah, you can take me there. Yeah, you can take me there.
dream in color. You make me dream in color. You make me dream in color. You make me dream in color.
Right. Okay. We're back with map number 3, the Decider. Whoever loses this gets sent home. Cafe, Parkson's on the defense. And on the attack, they decide to ban out the Ace. Of course, Ace very strong for the bottom floor. Of course, opening kitchen, and also stronger opening the walls for the top floor as well. Not so much for fireplace and mining, or fireplace and reading, but still strong nevertheless. Of course, in reading you can open up the walls and pillar into reading, but still not as strong as he is on the other two sides. We're going to see Nexus ban out the Jackal. Of course, this can benefit both teams, but of course with Parkinson's on the defense, it may benefit them more, because of course they can roam a bit easier with no Jackal coming behind them trying to sniff their feet. But saying that, Cafe as a whole, not really the most roamer heavy. Oh, and look at this! Nexus ban out the Jaeger, a pivotal operator, especially for holding top 4. The pixel angle is going to have to be solely held by Wamai now, and of course he'll have to get that shield off one of his other teammates. See who Parkinson decides to ban on the defense. It's going to be a Valkyrie. Now, it seems like target banning coming in for both parties. Of course, Jaeger getting banned as the target ban some of the Parkinson's players, and then Valkyrie obviously as a target ban to Split, who managed to do all the runouts in that last game and get quite a few picks. Yeah, there we go. Split has acknowledged it. Oh my god, Split, stop talking. That's always been Split's weakness, talking all the time. Okay, so we're gonna see Bar and Cocktail come out as the first sight. We don't see a Wamai at the moment. May get 6 picked onto. If not, then those Goyo shields will just get extinguished. Of course, with Thatcher in play as well. It's not looking too great. Oh, and both teams just are talking to each other. Just please stop. We're going to see Slowy 6 pick off the smoke to the Maestro. Of course, Maestro can be extremely strong for this top 4. At this point, I want to mute them all. Yeah, Bruins, thank you.
Defenders, protect
yeah,
the
so
bombs from being
Bomb
defused by
Cocktail the
attackers.
first sight. Obviously, Maestro can be very impactful, as we have seen. I don't remember what team it was, but I remember a certain player with those evil eyes almost taking out like 3 people. So yeah, they don't have the Wamai, which means those Goyo shields can just get extinguished quite easily, depending on their placement, of course. I wouldn't be surprised to see one on Pixel, but of course, if there is one on Pixel, not too much impact can come out of it, of course, because any sort of Ash Charge or Fear Charge or Explosive in general will just take it out. Now, they only have Hibana as their hard breacher, so very limited potential with the hard breach capabilities.
Attackers' objective is to locate a
Of
bomb
course,
and defuse
they
it.
may have to spend quite a few of those pellets opening Piano Wall, and then by that time, I think that depending on how many they use, they may only have about half the pellets left to open up some of the more crucial walls other than Piano Wall.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been spotted.
Hey, we may see Rory play in that. No, I thought we may have seen Rory play close to that door, but no, he decided not to. We have Foldsy already on this skylight, trying to look down, trying to find any defenders nearby, and just maybe try to get an easy pick, but doesn't seem to be the case.
Attackers
We have
dropped the
Park
diffuser.
playing relatively close to that new match. And now he's going to be contesting it very aggressively. If they don't join him out and he manages to peek it, then he should be able to pick up the player, but the cloaking device runs out, and now he's getting droned out. The attackers know his location, he's going to have to try to go for the rotate, and he successfully manages to. Now grouped up with Evesy in
Attackers
Piano.
located a bomb.
Of course, they don't know that he's moved, so they're going to be using some of that utility, some of those flashbangs to try flash him out and maybe go for the pick, but of course, he's long gone. Not much progress at all being made by Nexus at the moment. They've not taken any map control. They're still using those drones. Their drone economy not looking too great, but there we go. Bruins finds the first pick onto Park. Your vigil is gone. Now Bruins coming up from below, just trying to find a pick, and then Folsey finds the pick onto Rory, and that's 2 defenders gone. You mute gone as well, but Easy finds a refrag onto Split. Sophia now dropped. EMP goes out, and now the Maestro surely knows the location, but that'll mask the sound of the rappel in, but he knows that he's there. He's going to go for the pre-fire with the Older. Who will win this engagement? No! Slowy, you can't be losing that. But he does lose 2 versus 4. Both defenders holding angles, but depends, can they find these picks to somehow bring it back in their favour? Chaotic looks away and looks towards the Folsey instead on the stairs, takes him out, but there is another player coming up as well, who he now knows the presence of. He finds that pick as well, Chaotic on a double. All up to Echo and Bruins now. Echo has the diffuser, he could go for the plant, but those Maestro cams should feed some information, and maybe let him know that the plant is going down. The C4 could come out, seems it might do, C4 gets ripped. Oh, but it doesn't find him as it gets the hatch instead. The hatch is opened and Echo uses that to his advantage, and drops down. They don't know this, however. They've taken the site, yes, but they can't really stop this, and Easy going for the stick, and Chaotic with his third, but the defusal gets stopped, and Bruins finds them both. And Nexus win out round number 1. Wow. Very interesting round. It seemed that from the get-go, Nexus were in the advantage, and then Chaotic started to pull it back together for his team, but it just wasn't enough as Bruins found those last 2 picks. Oh, so moving on to round number 2, they're going to try Bar and Cocktail once again. They need to patch up some of those major issues from the last round, especially losing so many of your players that early on. Especially Slowy, he shouldn't have lost that gunfight. And of course, that Thatcher, I think it was Echo, who used the explosion sound of that EMP to his advantage as he repelled in. It did mask the sound, but even still, the Alder should have won that gunfight.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Reinforcing the wall! Test deployed.
Okay, so they are bringing that Mozzie again, of course. Chaotic just trying to capture some of those drones to use as intel for his team. There we go, he does find one. I'm not sure if he's found another. And obviously there is the potential to catch Split's Twitch drone.
5 seconds left before.
I'm not sure if he's going for a run out here, if that's just bait. Of course, they know that that door is open, but they also knew that he has retreated. I think he may be setting up a run out from fireplace window. I'm not too sure though. Kind of still setting up a site. Of course, they are safe. Oh, the first pick comes out as Folsey takes out Park. Park's been the first player to drop both times now. And it's not looking great for them once again, already in that disadvantage. Now starting to run their way in. Only a minute has
bomb has
been
been
gone so
located.
far. No picks have been found since that first one came in. The location of that guy is now
Attackers
known.
located the bomb.
Eavesy will maybe have to relocate if he realised that there was a drone watching him. They're going to be setting up a claymore. Oh, look at this! Maestro's backpack sticking out. And Echo can call that out to his team, and now they know the exact location. One of the Goyle shield gets popped, and Eavesy in a difficult situation, stuck in piano. He does find a pick onto Folsey, however. Still getting contested by Unknown, but oh wow, another nice pick. And he takes down Unknown as well. They knew his presence, they knew where he was, but he wins out both of those gunfights.
Device is going dark.
We have Bruins playing below, but oh my, Eavesy with his third on the round onto split. It's all up to Echo and Bruins. This is the exact opposite of the last round in terms of man count. Bruins goes to throw the drone, but gets taken out by Chaotic. Reading its toll on Echo, repelling into sight. They now know he's there. The pre-fire comes out, and will the Alder win it out this time? Yes, it will. Slowy takes him out in a convincing round for Parksons, bringing it to 1-1. Oh, so obviously the first round, Nexus took quick control of that round, and this opposite way this time. Of course, on that first round, Parkinson's almost managed to bring it back, but that just wasn't the case. Whereas that round, they took that with full convincingness. I have to give props to Eavesy with those picks. Now, because they've defended that site correctly and properly, they're now going to kitchen. Bring in that mute. Obviously, mute can deny all four of those main walls, so they can't get them open without destroying the mute demos. Of course, Thatcher's in place, so it's not great. So they are going to be pick into a castle. They most likely know that in the end, bringing that mute wouldn't be substantial whatsoever with Thatcher in play and with Jaeger banned. Now, the castle strats for this site can be one of a kind. It's basically using castle on this site is like using castle for Jim on Clubhouse, like we saw. And there's multiple ways that you can hold this site with castle compared to Jim, because of course you can open angles and a few different rotates with castle and Clubhouse and Jim, but with this site you can completely evolve the strategy. And it seems to be they're going to be going for the VIP hold with Smoke. Of course, using that shield to protect him, and he's just going to be playing in VIP, but without Jaeger it's going to be quite difficult.
10 seconds left.
The shield getting placed quite far forward as well.
5 seconds left before insertion.
So yeah, like I was saying, with castle you can fully evolve the strat. Like you can have the hold into bakery, or you can have the hold into onto that red hallway. You can have both, or you can have neither, as we see here. Seems like they don't want to hold onto coat check, so they're going to castle barricade that off, as well as that double door into bar. Decided to rip that castle barricade down and maybe relocate it into coat check window so they can actually hold coat check.
Loading new magazines.
Yeah, so we have Rory playing in there, so he's not the person playing on that shield. It is going to be Chaotic on the Mozzie. He's been spotted out now. Rory's location is known. The first bit comes in, a slowy takes down split. That is Yosofia gone once again. He's going to go for the aggressive swing once again, maybe find a second pick. Nothing found just yet. He's still playing aggressively. He should get punished, but hasn't. And Rory takes down Echo. It's falling in the favour of Parkson once again. Bruins knifes the air accidentally, and he could have got punished for a simple mistake, but no, he hasn't just yet. He does take a bit of damage, whereas Slowy still hasn't took a single point of damage. He knifes the air again. Bruins, come on. Once was enough. Slowy has taken quite a substantial amount of damage. He is on about half HP, but he is still up and kicking. Flashbangs are coming out. Not really great flashbangs. Oh, the pick comes out onto Slowy, but Slowy managed to take out Bruins, who just hasn't had the best of games. Well, he hasn't had the best of rounds. He hasn't managed to take out that castle with all the engagements he took. Of course, you have Park injured on the floor, but easy revive comes in. Unknown's on 1 HP. Foldsy is on about 10 HP. They have to push. They have a minute 10, so they have plenty of time, but 4 players to find. Both of them extremely low. They may know that this is maybe an unwinnable situation, but of course, never count them out just yet. ParkEs has managed to clutch out a 1v4, maybe they can clutch out a 2v4.
Predictably unpredictable.
Goyo shield getting relocated, obviously now to protect his location that he's playing. We're going to see Foolsy do a full rotate upstairs and now drop down the skylight. Try take top-down control as they should have done in the first place. But of course, they all just got picked up before that could happen. A single point of damage is all it takes for Unknown to get taken down, but Foolsy does find Park.
Bomb located by
So
attackers.
it is starting to become more even, but still in favour of the defenders. And only 20 seconds left. They're not going to do anything with it. Parkson's find both of them. Easy and Chaotic clean that round up, and Parkson's at a 2-1 advantage here. Of course, they're on the defence, but the rounds they take are very convincing. Very nice strategy coming in. Now they're going to be going to reading, as they have now successfully defended those 2 sites. Of course, kitchen and bar. And now, of course, going to reading, of course, it is considered mostly that tertiary site. For a very few teams, it'll be their secondary or primary. It is a strong site, and it can be held very well. And I'd be surprised if we don't see a castle get brought out. Because just in general, Castle on this map is such a strong operator, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be seeing him. Okay, Folds is turning on Britney Spears. I don't get that one.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
What's he done? Is he doing that as a joke, or is he actually done something? I want to see his skin. When the round starts, can I see his skin? Because I want to see if he's got a band skin on. I have a feeling. Yeah, let's just watch his drone. Just in case.
And my drone army grows by 1.
Okay, well the droning is still coming out. Of course, we're still in the prep phase. They're still setting up.
10 seconds left.
Not much has happened just
5
yet.
seconds to insertion.
Of course, nothing can happen, but they have those flank drones set up, of course,
Attackers' objective is to
just
locate
so
a
they
bomb
can
and defuse
drone
it.
themselves in a bit easier, and also they can spot out any player trying to flank. I do think Nexus need to clean something up with their strategy. Of course, they have those players always getting picked very early on. It seems like Park gets taken out very early or injured very early, but that doesn't matter because the defender's just always there to just clean up those kills. Park's getting droned out now by Folsey, but I think that he doesn't get droned out, and if Folsey doesn't realise, then, well, Park's gonna get a free kill. And here it comes, there it is. The free pick comes in, Park takes down Folsey, and, well, I'm sorry, Park, for what I just said about you, like, you've been down, but it's true, but you're finding the pick this time round. Echo takes out Evesy this time round. Of course, Evesy was so impactful playing in piano in the earlier round. But this time, that's not going to be the case. They're repelling straight into piano. Of course, this top 4 isn't the site, so that's not going to matter. Bruins decides to take out the Melusi gadget with a sledgehammer. Oh no! And he's going to use one of his 2 frag grenades to destroy that Melusi bubble. But of course, it destroyed a mute jammer as well. Just seems like a little bit of a waste of utility. Chaotic's in some heat there, and he gets taken out, but a refrag comes in as Park, with second on the round, takes down Unknown. 3 versus 3. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Top 4 control has been established by these attackers. A lot of the utility that defenders have used have been disposed of. 2 Banshees, and a couple of meat jammers as well. They still have to take site. And Bruins is alive, of course. Bruins is on the sledge. Bruins can open those angles needed to look down into the site. I think that's maybe 3 or yeah, I think maybe all 4 mute jammers have been taken out. Bruins just holding this angle, trying to see if he can find a player in laundry, but there isn't anyone there. All 3 defenders trying to play relatively safe, and they're trying their best not to peek dangerous angles. However, Slowy peeks a dangerous angle and almost gets punished for it, left at about 1 HP. And his rotate has been cut off now as Bruins has opened the floor. Triple kill comes in, that's Echo's third on the round as he takes out Slowy. Rory's on the flank though, taking control of top floor, but the plant's going down. And there's no way they can stop this, and it will be confirmed. And from above, Rory takes out Split, a 2 versus 2. Both defenders on full HP, but Bruins just playing outside, biding the time, whittling it down, and he's the last alive as Park finds his third on the round. And they may be able to go for the defuse whilst one covers. They're baiting the defusal out. Oh no! Rory drops but gets taken out. Can Bruins clutch out yet another round? But no, he can't as he didn't. Oh no! Park with the quad kill closed out the round and Bruins' arm was just exposed. And 3-1 in favour of Parksons.
Bomb defusing attempt failed. Defenders win.
The defenders managing to clutch that 2 versus 4. Or 2 versus 3, I'm not too sure what it was, but even still, can't be losing those. Very nice round coming in. Parksons once again. I have to say, they have really stepped it up this time round. Deciding to go to bar, of course. They lost. That's the only set they've lost so far. But the round they won, oh my, did they win on that round? They're bringing in Ella. Of course, like I said last game,
Defenders
it's an
protect your
interesting
bombs from being
choice,
defused by
and
attackers.
I am a bit surprised to not have seen any Wamai being brought out. Of course, being the only other catcher operator that they have at their disposal. So it is a bit confusing, but they are winning 3-1. So clearly their strategy is working extremely well for them. That's an interesting mute demo to say the least. Oh, look at this. Evesy is opening the top of that wall because of course you can get that pixel angle when that hatch gets opened. It can be used both ways, but if Evesy is just watching it... right, I'm saying if Evesy gets a kill looking through that angle, I am going to flip. I'll be so shocked.
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
Evesy holding that pixel angle through the top of that wall. The hatch isn't open yet, so it is still possible for him to use the angle when the hatch does get opened.
Bomb located by
Split's now
attackers.
drone in the site, trying to find the location of the defenders. You notice that Maestro is on the cam. Slowy once again playing the Maestro. Been very impactful so far. Park goes for the run out and takes out Echo. Echo was that player who got 3 or 4 picks that last round, but no more. And Chaotic takes out Bruins. Very nice pick once again. Oh, this is just the same. Parksons dominating once again. It seems like it isn't changing much from previous rounds. And look at Evesy holding that angle, waiting for one of these players to peek it. We do have Foldsy coming up those red stairs from the bottom floor. Maybe trying to find one of the crucial picks to somehow bring it somewhat closer to a more even scoreline. Split seems to have wasted an Ash Charge there. Maybe trying to damage that Maestro. No damage is done, however, because it was a bit too far away. I want to know if Evesy's still holding that angle. No, it doesn't seem to be at the moment. Foldsy just creeping his way around and finds an easy pick onto Park. Chaotic's just nearby, goes for the spray through the wall, doesn't find him though. Foldsy knows that Chaotic is nearby, but through the drone hole, Chaotic may be able to find a pick, but no. Not just yet, and now Foldsy deciding to rotate into Laundry. Of course, the hatch is open, Peak can get used against him, but can also be used to his advantage. The other 2 attackers, however, taking control of New Balcony, taking control of the Cigar Shop, but Foldsy gets taken out by Chaotic, who only wins that fight. Evesy just waiting like a praying mantis, waiting for the player to just walk in, waiting for Unknown to just creep his way in and so he can get that free pick. But there we go, Chaotic. I think that was from below. Takes out split. Oh. And there we go, the final pick comes in. Parksons takes out Nexus, and it seems like... Oh, it seems like a forfeit may be coming in. Unless they want to play it in as a 4v5. Oh yeah, so it is. Yeah, there we go, the forfeit's coming in. And, well, Parksons seem to have won. Yeah, there we go, it's over. Map 3 ended 4-1. Oh, slowly getting a bit too, Oh, there we go. Split leaves, and slowly but surely, it will whittle down until no one's in the lobby. And, well, that's it. Very early end to that one, as they have to forfeit that last game. I do think ultimately Parksons would have won anyway. I do think they were the better team. Well, that's it. Best of 3 done. Parksons winning 2-1.
If you wanna have it, then it's yours. Put your mind to it, open doors. Yeah, you might wanna get a fast track, but you can't just piggyback. You're braver than you know it. You're stronger than you show it. You're braver than you know it. You're stronger. Before school's gotta get worse, and sometimes it's gonna hurt. If you're ever gonna get that bad, then you better plan your attack.
Right, so in your last series,
We very different to how it is now.
because
Game.
yeah, your last series you were against Outer Space. Yeah, yes, you lost 2-0, but it seemed you had so much more strategy, especially in Oregon. And this Oregon, where
It's
did
different.
everything go?
So I was the IGL for the first thing. I am
Okay.
traditionally the IGL, but for this we had a trial who was IGLing, which was very weird. So I was put onto the second entry, and it just seemed to work. We played a lot less strategy because the IGL didn't know our strats. Tried to give him as much info as possible, but it's hard within a day or two just to get that intel into him. I don't know. It just worked this time. We had a rough start, but we came back.
So I just have to point out, Clubhouse.
Yes.
Okay, the fact that Nexus didn't manage to pull out that round, and then you somehow killed them all.
Yeah.
Like, how have they let that happen?
I don't know. They just attacked one by one. It shocked me. It just happened. I didn't even realize it was an ace till a couple rounds later. It definitely caught me. You might have seen me whiff on the Nomad at the end there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shaking. I was shaking.
I can expect that.
Yeah, definitely
Wow.
caught us the front.
And then of course
Probably that gave us the momentum, I think, to go on and win that game.
And then that last map, like they just forfeited after 4-1. I think one of it, like they said their player's generator got turned off, so I don't.
Yeah,
It is a bit unfortunate, but
Yeah, like I said in the stream, I did think you would have won anyway,
Mhm.
because I'm not gonna
It was-
lie to them. Like your team is way more structured than they are, and I said, especially Oregon, it just seemed to be it was like a long rank game.
I can agree with that, but it was sort of something I think we needed because a lot of our defensive strats weren't working on Oregon during our first series. It was a very different. I feel like it's a very different team to how it was in outer space. I think we were a lot better. In my opinion, obviously we will start adapting more to strats, but I'm happy with how this team's looking at the moment.
So am I. Like, like it just seems like obviously you chose Oregon, but it seems like you're stronger on Clubhouse, you're stronger on Cafe. So
it caught us off guard because Oregon was in our scrims over the past 2 weeks. It's been our strongest map. It's definitely been. It was definitely a surprise to do so well. I'm very happy with the team. Like, we made some changes after the last match, but I'm definitely happy with how it's looking.
so am I. Like, I do think you definitely deserve that win, especially after the convincing win you got on Clubhouse 8-3. I mean, the only issue for both teams on Clubhouse, none of you could defend bottom four correctly, and it seemed a little bit strange. The only round bottom four was won on was you clutching.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is there anything you want to say to anyone watching?
Thank you for watching us. I hope you see us in the future. Watch out.
Teams better watch out, because now you stay. You're still in the low bracket, but you advance to the next stage of it.
We want to prove your predictions wrong. you got us falling out in the next round. We're going to fight for our place up.
I mean, obviously, I do feel bad for the prediction video because, of course, I didn't know anything about yours, but
oh yeah. You said that from the start.
yeah, I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Well, have you got? I was going to say, how do you feel about your next game? Because it's
Who are we
either
playing?
Valhalla Berserkers or Team Sequence Academy, depending.
Oh,
on
they haven't played
that
yet.
game.
Oh.
So
I don't know. I'm guessing we've got some research to do before we play. But I feel very confident with how we're going to go into this next match.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to see how this goes.
Well, I'm now going to say congratulations to Stylix that you've also said your piece.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. See you next game.
See you next game.
It's been too long with too many wrongs. What have I done? You've forgotten the words to our heart song, and now it's gone. Take it back just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright. Feel the rhythm in our souls, let them entwine. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you know what you do to me. It's not fair, I don't care. Take you there, make you mine before we're out of time, out of time. Let's synchronize. Oh, synchronize. Oh, synchronize. Don't be Don't be so distant, so distant, distant from me, from me. You're so close and yet so far. So I fight it when here we are in each other's arms. Take it back just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright. Feel the rhythm in our souls, let them entwine. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause you know what you do to me. It's not fair, I don't care. Take you there, make you mine before we're out of time, out of time. Let's synchronize.